Portugal win, England draw, Germany win.
I hope everything is okay. This one you're talking to yourself.
No, Joe. It's the new free-to-play game on Live Score Bet called Pick 6 1x2. See, all you have to do is pick 6 match results between home, away, or draw, and you win a jackpot of 1 million naira.
1 million naira? What if nobody picks 6 correct results?
No problem. Live Score Bet is giving out a guaranteed 500,000 naira every round to players who got the maximum amount of predictions correctly.
Hey, me too. I am going to play Pick 6 1x2 on Live Score Bet.
Terms and conditions apply. Live Score Bet, home of free bets.
Take Brila anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brila with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brila app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brila football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brila FM, Brila.net, BrilaSports.tv, and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brila, B-R-I-L-A. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brila anywhere, everywhere on your handset.
Hi, DJ Drogba.
Hello, this is Haile Gebrselassie.
Hi, I'm Michael midfielder.
My name is Jeremy Mikel.
My name is Danny Jordan.
My name is Peter Rufai.
My name is Kolo Toure.
Hi, my name is Thiago Vangira.
Hi, sports fans. My name is Victor Moses.
My name is Lightning Bolt.
I'm Joseph Yobo.
My name is Austin Jeju Okocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal and the Football Association. We're on 88.9 Brila FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here.
When the fans asked for more, we at Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from a home of the fans.
right, welcome back. Yes, still tuned and locked on your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, www.nabrila FM, and yeah, we're still very much right here. Yes, giving you the vibes and feel of the groove of the UEFA Euro Championship. Round of 16 tie, one went down earlier, one still to come. 39 minutes from kickoff, Portugal and Belgium still to look forward to. And if you're there on our Facebook fan page, live feed platform, you'll of course observe that there's a change as well on the screen. It reads Belgium against Portugal in this particular encounter. Let me take you through, to create a premise around this game. For those who possibly would want to know what the underdog or the favorites tag, who carries that going to this particular fixture, I'll take you through a number of platforms and what they look like. Belgium are the favorites for this tie across board. 2.60, 2.51, 2.45, 2.55, 2.60. That is what you see on Belgium. So 2.60 to 3.09, 2.51 to 2.91, 2.45 to 2.90, 2.55 to 2.97, 2.60 to 3.09. Belgium are the favorites, albeit marginal, not as striking or overwhelming as the Dutch were against the Czech. So it looks more like a closed game. Once again, the Belgians are favorites, but then marginal favorites, unlike the previous time that we had an underdog shocking each one of the competition's favorites pre-game. Everything turned around. The Dutch had it, they cruised through their group, but then eventually all of that came crashing this evening. So Belgium face off against Portugal for 8 p.m. I'll take you through the lineups right here, of course, on the show. Before we now take a look at some other things as well. Thibaut Courtois starting goal for the Red Devils of Belgium. To be out of it in defense, Jan Vertonghen and Thomas Vermaelen in the three-man defense. Thomas Meunier, Yuri Tielemans, Axel Witsel and Hazard start for them. Don't forget they have two Hazard, Torgan and Eden. Of course, in jersey number 16 is Torgan, the younger brother of the Hazard brother, the one who plays club football for Borussia Dortmund. Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku and Eden Hazard in a 3-4-3 formation for the Belgian national team. All right, for Portugal, Rui Patricio is in goal. They have in defense Guerreiro, Pepe, Ruben Diaz, and Dalot. In midfield, Renato Sanchez, Pania, Moutinho João. And in attack, they have Diogo Jota, the Liverpool player, Ronaldo, and Bernardo Silva, the Manchester City player. 4-3-3 formation from Portugal. So it's Belgium against Portugal. Now you know what the lineups are as far as this particular encounter. Who do you think will qualify tonight between Belgium and Portugal? Who is your pick to qualify in this particular fixture? Is it Belgium or is it Portugal? How do you think this game will end? Tell us, and let's hear you right here on the show as we continue with our coverage of the UEFA Euro Championship as well. Okay, that by the way, but then still staying on Euro matters. Well, let's let you know that France boss Didier Deschamps has warned his players not to underestimate the Swiss national team and as they prepare to overcome the mountain injury woes before Monday's Euro 2020 last 16 tie between both sides. Deschamps saw two left backs, Lucas Hernandez and Lucas Dean, of course, limp of injured in their final group game against Portugal for Monday game in Bucharest. French media feel it will use a new formation. It is thought that Didier Deschamps is considering a 3-5-2 formation that would include Benjamin Pavard and midfielder Adrien Rabiot used as wing backs. Then Deschamps building to become the first main man to win both the World Cup and the European Championship as a player and a coach, has warned his side not to, of course, be at their best, and not to underrate the Swiss national team ahead of tomorrow's game. So, France with injury worries ahead of the game against the Swiss national team in this particular one. All right, just giving you updates on the tie between France and Switzerland that is going to happen tomorrow. You're still tuned and locked right here on your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, www.nabrila FM. In case you missed out on it earlier, we talked about Rafa Benitez, Everton set to tie that deal, and we also talked about the talking point as to why or whether fans should be worried. If your club are going to sign a manager who has been the manager of your bitter rival. He has beaten you so well. Sections of Everton's, of course, are very miffed with Everton's decision to hire Rafa Benitez. We talked about that as a talking point, whether or not that should get you worried or unsettled or angry or angered by any means, well, feel free to talk to us about that in case you're just joining as well. I also talked about Serena Williams making it clear that she will not be going for the Tokyo Olympic Games in Japan this summer, and talking about the Tokyo Games proper. We're now within days, getting down now to just a little over 3 weeks to the games proper. A countdown to the Olympic Games in Tokyo. But of course, give you the exact day to that particular one. A look at the countdown: 26 days to the games in Tokyo, Japan. 3 weeks and 5 days, and everything will be up and running already. Belgium Portugal tie is a Lukaku Ronaldo tussle. Ronaldo has been there all along. Lukaku has been phenomenal for the Belgian national team with 63 goals in 96 games on the international scene. His record already. I'll give confirmation of that once again. Once again, 63 goals on the international scene in 96 games. Lukaku is, current top scorer for the Belgian national team. What he has done dwarfs what Ronaldo did for Brazil. Yes, the phenomenal Ronaldo. So Lukaku once again will hope to carry the hopes of the Red Devils of Belgium going to the tie against the Seleção of Portugal later this evening. Let's let you know in the world of transfers. As you are discussing the potential return of Felipe Anderson from West Ham United, there is talk in Italy of a permanent deal for just under £8.6 million for the Brazil winger. There was only 1 year left on his Amas contract. Anderson is waiting to see if his future can be back in Rome while he's preparing to start pre-season with West Ham in the next few days. The 28-year-old spent last season on loan at Porto, where he played only 10 times in all competitions as well. Inter also have an interest in Chelsea right back Davide Zappacosta, who was on loan at Genoa last season. Remember him? Well, according to reports in Italy, Zappacosta was suggested in a cash plus player deal for Hakimi to join Chelsea earlier this month. Hakimi is on the verge of joining Mauricio Pochettino at Paris Saint-Germain, however, in a deal that could rise to £60 million. That's about 70 million euros. Inter are interested in signing Arsenal's Hector Bellerin. The Serie A champions want the Spain's right back on loan with an option to buy him next summer. Arsenal value Bellerin in the region of £17 million, 20 million euros. And Inter see him as a replacement for Paris Saint-Germain bound Achraf Hakimi. So Inter Milan want to poach Arsenal's Hector Bellerin. Manchester City defender Taylor Elwood has joined Belgian side Anderlecht for the season. Don't forget the Anderlecht side are managed by City legend Vincent Kompany. Scott Parker is set to leave his role as Fulham head coach in the next 24 hours to 48 hours. Parker and Fulham are finalizing their mutual termination of his contract before he takes up the same role as at Bournemouth. Current Bournemouth boss Jonathan Woodgate has been told his contract will not be renewed and still is officially up on Wednesday the 30th of June. He will be expected to leave the club. And Harry Kane, well, despite being on international duty, has given an indication clearly that he has no contact yet with Tottenham Hotspur regarding his future during the tournament, as he focuses on picking in time to help England win the tournament. Harry Kane says, I've not had any discussion as regards my future while the Euros are currently going on. So did they talk. Gary Bale has also made it clear he will continue to play for the national team on the day he stops playing football. Bale was questioned immediately after their 4-0 loss in the hands of Denmark in the UEFA Euro at the Amsterdam Arena yesterday. And Bale cut short a post-match interview when asked if he had played his last game for Wales, but then made it clear he wants to continue to play. He was even very, very angry with the question. Telling it has been a stupid question, but then he said he will continue to play for his national team. And in the world of the fast cars, let me let you know that Formula One Championship leader Max Verstappen has dominated the Syrian Grand Prix once again today to win back-to-back races for the first time in his career. With a clean start from pole, the Red Bull driver denied Lewis Hamilton an early attack, and he remained ahead for the entire race, beating his Mercedes driver by more than 35 seconds. Hamilton, don't forget, won the championship back-to-back. Is the all-time greatest by number of wins, equal Michael Schumacher's number of championship as well. But then this season is really looking tough for him. He needs to win to set a new record. But then Max Verstappen is giving him a very, very tough one this season. As things stand, Hamilton's teammate Valtteri Bottas also finished third in the race ahead of Sergio Perez, and the battle between Red Bull and Mercedes occupied the top 4 places once more. It was Verstappen's 14th career win and 4th of the season, increasing his lead over the 7-time world champion in the driver's standings to 18 points after 8 races. A race win is worth 25 points. And as it stands, Verstappen, of course, is the current leader for the season. His 14th career win and 4th of the season, and he has now increased the lead over 7-time world champions in the driver's standing. Michael Schumacher also had 7 world championship, but then Hamilton needed to push the extra. Pressure from all quarters. Hamilton is buckling under pressure. Will he be able to make it and win at the end of the season? It remains to be seen. But then Max Verstappen is looking very, very strong. Why you might, take away what he did the previous 2 races. Hamilton had a crash. Last time out, Verstappen. Now Verstappen for the first time winning back-to-back races. Hamilton certainly have real work to do this season. The last time Lewis Hamilton went without a win in 4 straight races came more than 3 years ago, spanning the last 3 races of 2017 and the first 3 of the following season. He's finding it tough this season. Verstappen is Dutch, currently lead driver standing. Finished first the race today. Hamilton finished second. For Great Britain, of course, the finish of Valtteri Bottas finished third. Teammates to Hamilton, second and third, respectively. That, of course, was top three. Then they look at the top 10 and how they finished for today. Bottas finished third, Sergio Perez finished fourth, Lando Norris finished fourth, Carlos Sainz finished fifth, Charles Leclerc finished sixth, seventh rather. Lance Stroll from Canada finished eighth. Yes, with Aston Martin. Fernando Alonso, of course, of Spain finished ninth with Alpine, while Yuki Tsunoda of Japan will finish 10th with his AlphaTauri car. Studio Frequency of Champions, Sports Radio, W.Nabrila FM, just taking you through other things you need to know before we get our focus once again firmly fixed on the Belgium-Portugal game. For fans of Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti knows and have accepted that there won't be many new faces joining his Real Madrid squad for the upcoming season. He has accepted the task of trying to turn this group of players, some of whom he already knows, into champions and has been working hard in preparation for the new campaign. The club's directors have been very clear that there isn't much money to spend with only one big name signing such as Kylian Mbappe being a possibility. So apart from Kylian Mbappe or an Haaland coming, Ancelotti understands the situation and that the club need to balance the books. They also know that there is plenty of quality in the squad already, and one top signing could be enough. Erling Haaland is another player who could come in as a club look for an elite level player to be their sole summer signing. The Real Madrid have planned to just sign one main signing and that will be all. Real Madrid are not looking at signing many players. Ancelotti have been told to balance the book. So if they get Mbappe, Haaland is not coming. If they get Haaland, Mbappe is not coming. If they get Mbappe, that is all. If they get Haaland, that is all. C'est fini. That is what Real Madrid look like going to the next season. So expectation, yes, should be moderate. Lower your expectation. Real are not yet ready to build any Galactico anytime soon. It's about focusing on the current set of players they have. Turn them to champions. That is a task. That is a challenge set before, yes, the man Carlo Ancelotti, and he has accepted the challenge as well.
Take Brila anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brila with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brila app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brila football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA
88.9 Brilla FM.
Brilla FM. Complete deal.
Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
Absolutely, we give it to you and you like it. Welcome once again. You're still listening to your frequency of champion sports radio, www.Brilla FM. And absolutely, yes, that was a cruise through the moment of the Euros. If you observe very well, you listen to the songs you listen to are still the songs related to this game. First, it was the Belgian national team song. Then you listen to, yes, the Portugal national team song. Atoa Seleção for Portugal. Red Devils for the Belgian, and these two teams will face off in a knockout tie. Round of 16 of the UEFA Euro Championship. It's about earning the right to play the quarterfinal stage of the UEFA Euros. Portugal are the holders. Belgium are favourites. Portugal qualify as best loser, same way they qualified in 2016. Belgium are seen as one with all of what they have done. They are the number one ranked team in the world on the FIFA rankings. On rankings, they are the world best. They win games, but they don't win trophies. Portugal might struggle to qualify, but they win trophies. They won the UEFA European Championship in 2016, and they won the UEFA Nations League in 2019 as well. So you know there's something about them, the Portuguese national team. Ronaldo leads the line and captain at the Portuguese national team. For Belgium, Romelu Lukaku highlights what the Belgian currently indicates or signifies. And other commanders or generals in the Belgian national team, Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard, starts as well for them. A look at what the Belgian national team look like. In goal, Thibaut Courtois. They have in defense Toby Alderweireld in the art of the defense. They have Jan Vertonghen and Thomas Vermaelen in three-man defense. And in midfield they have Thomas Meunier. They have Axel Witsel. They have as well right there in the middle of the pack for the national team of Belgium, Torgan Hazard. They have Eden Hazard as well. They have Kevin De Bruyne and Romelu Lukaku to complete the line. Renato Sanchez starts in midfield as well too. Thomas Meunier, Renato Sanchez, Torgan Hazard as well. These are the players in the middle of the pack for them. Thomas Meunier, Renato Sanchez. They have there in the middle of the pack Axel Witsel as well as Torgan Hazard. And of course in attack, Eden Hazard. They have Romelu Lukaku, and they also have in attack the man who is there as well, set and to make things happen for them in this particular encounter. And for Portugal national team, I'll take you through what the lineups look like once again to indeed help those out there understand what the lineup look like for this particular fixture. 3-4-3 for Belgium, 4-3-3 for Portugal. Once again, well, for the lineups, the Portuguese national team, Rui Patricio in goal, Guerreiro, Pepe. They have Ruben Diaz and Dalot in attack. In the middle of the pack, Renato Sanchez, Palhinha and João Moutinho. And in attack, Diogo Jota of Liverpool, Ronaldo and Bernardo Silva. For Belgium, Courtois starts in goal, Alderweireld, Vertonghen and Vermaelen, Meunier, Yuri Tielemans, Axel Witsel and Torgan Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku and Eden Hazard. 3-4-3 against 4-3-3. The holders against the number one ranked nation in the world. Favorites, marginal favorites going to this tie, Belgium. And marginal underdog going to this tie, Portugal. Who wins the game? Belgium, Portugal. Who will qualify for the last 8? Is it Belgium or Portugal? This meeting is happening because Portugal finished third in their group. Czech Republic were in the same group with England. Don't forget, they qualified with 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat. They were third, best loser spot, and they knocked out Holland that topped their group in the round of 16. Czech are in the quarterfinal. On the other hand, Denmark finished second in their group. Denmark beat Wales that finished second in Group A, 4-0. So we're set for the game between the group winner Belgium and another best loser facing off against each other. Who wins this tie? Talk to us right here. Let's talk about this UEFA Euro round of 16 tie. Another heavyweight clash. Belgium and Portugal lock-ons against each other. 0700000089. That's the number to call. But then let's go for this break, commercial break. When I come back, we'll of course, get into the heart of the matter proper. You can reach us on Facebook. You can reach us right on our phone line as well.
Portugal win, England draw, Germany win.
I hope everything is okay. This one you're talking to yourself.
No, Joe. It's the new free-to-play game on Live Score Bet called Pick 6 1x2. See, all you have to do is pick 6 match results between home, away, or draw, and you win a jackpot of 1 million naira.
1 million naira. What if nobody picks 6 correct results?
No problem. Live Score Bet is giving out a guaranteed 500,000 naira every round to players who got the maximum amount of predictions correctly.
Hey, me too. I am going to play Pick 6 1x2 on Live Score Bet.
Terms and conditions apply. Live Score Bet, home of free bets.
When the fans asked for more, we at Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from home of the fans.
Break it down.
It's time to play harder.
So welcome back to your frequency of champion Sports Radio AA.Nabrila FM. Let me let you know that the game has kicked off right there. Less than a minute already. 0700000089. Who wins? Yes, between Portugal and Belgium. Hello, good evening to you. Phone lines open. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you. What's the name?
Belgium, Portugal. Yes, this match this night it will be hot.
You go be waiting.
The match will go hot. The 2 of them, no one will grill. I tell you, that match I look at like something will go end penalty.
Penalty.
Yes, you will end penalty finish up. They will play goalless.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you very much for that. He says the penalty will end this game between Belgium and Portugal. Oh, let's hear you. How do you think this game will end? Who wins? Who qualifies? Belgium or Portugal? Yes, the game is underway already. A minute in. The holders have their title on the line at this point against the number 1 ranked nation in the world. Who wins between Belgium and Portugal? Let's have your take right on this game as the round of 16 continue and teams continue to bid or vie for a place in the last stage of the UEFA European Cup of Nations. Hello, good evening to you and welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah,
welcome.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. So I prefer this people to win. Portugal. I prefer Portugal to win.
No. See, if you say that one, you have not answered the question. That one is desire.
Portugal is going to win the match.
Okay, Portugal will win.
Yeah.
There's preference. Preference is saying Kenya will beat Brazil. You want Kenya to beat Brazil, but you understand?
I do.
Okay,
but
thank you.
I believe Portugal.
Okay, it goes for Portugal to beat Belgium. All right, thank you very much. Okay. Let me also join the party and join them here. I say, okay, I'm not saying I go for now. I think, let me say, okay, I go for Belgium to win. Not because I want Belgium to win, but because I just feel or because I just think Belgium will win. You don't have to agree with me. Do you know that you don't have to agree with me? But then let's talk. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Okay, we lost our callers back. Once again, I go for Belgium to beat Portugal. Not because I want Belgium to beat Portugal. But
I'm going for Portugal to beat Belgium.
Okay, fantastic. Portugal to beat Belgium. It's lovely. I say Belgium. You say Portugal. Talk to me. What do you say? Let's hear you right here. And let's talk right on the show. Who will have the last laugh? Belgium or Portugal? Talk to us. Let's talk about it right here. The holders against the contender. The holders against the number 1 ranked nation in world football, Belgium. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, this is Taiwo line.
Welcome, Taiwo.
Belgium to win 4-0.
Belgium to win 4-0. Even me, I know.
Lukaku hat-trick.
Lukaku hat-trick. Belgium to win 4-0. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Akinyo.
Adúpẹ́ o.
Ẹkúṣẹ́ Olúwa o.
Adúpẹ́ o.
Ọbẹ̀rin yín wọ́n lẹ sáré ìrìn àjò ráńpẹ́ kan o.
Àbí.
Good evening, Yinka Sport. This is Hello.
How do you do? Good evening to you.
I'm good, my brother. How's your Sunday?
Good.
Àwa ti Belgium rèé o. Àwa ti Kẹ́sìnì rèé o.
Okay.
2-1 la máa win.
Okay.
2-1. Penalty ò lè flow lónìí, so àwọn Fernando kan sí Fernando kan máa lọ sínkẹ̀ rárá. Táwọn sínkẹ̀ rárá. This is not a penalty day, abeg. One love, Yinka Sport.
All right, thank you very much for that. Let me let you know that the first real chance came the way of the team Portugal. Renato Sanchez really good his way through 3 midfield player of Belgium. Send the ball to Diogo Jota, and Diogo Jota's attempt with his left foot was wide off target. Could easily have been the first goal of the game for Portugal in this encounter. So you want to say, yeah, clearly indicators of what the Portuguese have right up their sleeves as far as today's game is concerned. Belgium would have to watch out and, of course, be careful as well. The first chance coming on the 5th minute of play. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Yinka Sport.
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Courage on the line.
Welcome, bro.
I give it to Belgium. Belgium to win 3-1.
Belgium to win 3-1.
Hat-trick of assist for Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay.
And as for Bench now Ben the goal.
You say who?
Maybe Bench Chargers. Benching the chop. And for penalty, no penalty. The only player I can speak for in Portugal is Renato Sanchez. For Linka.
Oda. O si kini fún
wọn. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. 7 minutes of football played. Belgium 0, Portugal 0. But then Already a moment we've had. Diogo Jota fired a shot well wide off the right post from inside the box after latching onto a short pass from Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez wriggled his way through the midfield players of Belgium, and already the first strong warning coming from Portugal through the boot of Diogo Jota. A fantastic cagey start, but then first key moments came right there on the minute 6 in this encounter. Hello.
Hello,
yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, so.
Please,
you say what?
Penalty or penalty?
It will end in a penalty.
Hello?
You say what?
Hello, my name is Mario.
All right, I'm listening.
Is it penalty or penalty?
It's penalty now, penalty, not penalty. Penalty is just for people that perhaps have the L factor that can't call L. You now hear them say penalty. It's not penalty. Penalty. It's not penalty. Penalty. L-P-E-N-A-L-T-Y. Penalty. Not penalty. All right, 0700000089. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
I say this match is not go easy because nobody saw Netherlands losing in the first place.
It was a shocker.
I know bookmakers must have given it to Belgium.
In fact, the odds were stacked.
They have the materials.
Yeah.
Just the same way bookmakers gave it to
Holland.
Manchester City against Chelsea. You understand?
Must you rub it in? Kilo day. Why?
Sorry?
Must you rub it in? Must you use that example?
No, my brother. It's fact. Bookmakers can make it this way. But by the end of the 90 minutes, you will see a different result. Just like I said, Netherlands match, nobody believed they will lose that match. But the truth is that these 90 minutes will decide who goes the next stage.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying a surprise might take place.
Which one is Portugal, a surprise might?
Portugal will take the day.
Better.
Yeah. Portugal will make a surprise.
Let us make it interesting for ourselves.
They are the underdogs of this game today.
I love that. There's no sitting on the fence. I don't want to hear the word might. Even me, I'm not using might. I say I go for Belgium to win. Straight away, Belgium and no Portugal. If you disagree, call me, let us talk. I am not even sitting on the fence on this. It's even all this might me. I don't want to hear might. I don't want to hear me. I want definitive response. All right, 0700000089. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Hello, good evening to you. Who is that person that is dulling my spirit now? 0700000089. We go straight to our Facebook fan page to check out what the fans are saying on that platform as well. Let's hear you right here. 10 minutes of football have been played. It is Belgium and Portugal. First key moment came on 6th minute when Renato Sanchez wriggled his way through two Belgian midfield players, sent the ball to Diogo Jota. His effort was wide off the target. It was a strong warning and a moment Portugal could easily have taken the lead in this particular encounter. Yes, that is all the road in the opening 11 minutes of this particular game. As we continue to keep you, give you updates, keep you posted on what is happening right there in this fixture. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening, sir.
What's the name, bro?
My name is MK Mohammed.
Welcome, MK Mohammed.
I need Belgium to win Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Belgium that
you need.
There.
I understand from with the use of you play tickets and you want Belgium to win.
Yes, I need Belgium to win.
Who do you think will win?
Lukaku.
Okay. I say, who do you think will win? You say Lukaku. All right, it's okay. You Belgium to win. I take that as a Belgium from your side. Thank you very much. It needs Belgium to win. Money is at stake. Abi. All right, let's hear you right here on the show as well. On our Facebook fan page, we have comments already on our platform. This one is coming from Vic Ifeanyi. He says Portugal 2, Belgium 2. My brother, okay, it can end that way. Who qualifies by extension? That was why I asked you that question. How do you think this game will end, and who do you think will qualify? So if you say it's going to end in a draw and proceed to penalties or possibly extra time and penalties, you are still right. But then who do you think will qualify? So you can actually choose to say a draw, but eventually tell me who will qualify. Odiko says Portugal 3, Belgium 0. But even if you say it will end in a draw and you say Portugal will win and Belgium get to win, I'll still respect you. It means you still got it spot on by virtue of saying, okay, it's going to end in a draw. A full-time draw prediction already. You know what it's going to give you on any of the platforms if you actually go stake on them. All right? I've given you something. Linus says Portugal to win this tie. Gaspar de Jesus says, Vamos, Portugal. All right, thank you. Portugal to win. Thank you very much for that as well. Hello, good evening to you. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. My name is Chuma.
Welcome, Chuma.
Yeah. Funny enough, before the Holland match, I've never actually had the thought on the egg prediction. But after this Holland match, I am beginning to also have a rethink on this egg prediction. I don't know if you've seen the egg prediction.
Say, if you just change, Abby. If you just change, Abby.
Yes, yes. Because it's actually beginning to look like it's something real. And I want to go with that same prediction that Belgium is going to carry this day. I never believed. I was shocked with the earlier result of the day. But then at this point, I want to go with that same prediction that Belgium is going to go with this result.
Okay, thank you very much. It's getting interesting. Some people are a bit non-committal. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Yeah. I'm Bravo by name.
Welcome, Bravo.
I'm picking Belgium.
Belgium to beat Portugal.
To win the match.
All right. I have even gone further to write on Facebook. Yes, the Facebook fan page live feed. You can even read my comments too. Yes, I'm the one doing the show. What I've written there. I picked Belgium to beat Portugal. I picked Belgium to beat Portugal. What say you? Let's talk right here on the show market. I picked Belgium to beat Portugal. If you disagree, talk to me. Let's hear you right here as we continue to give you updates. A quarter of an hour played already, 50 minutes on the clock. Belgium 0, Portugal 0. KG affair, yes. And I'll take you through what the first 50 minutes look like in terms of the start for this game. A lot of people out there want to understand, want to know what is really produced in the opening quarter of an hour. Yeah. Belgium with the ball possession 60%, Portugal 40%. Goal attempt 1 apiece. Shot on goal 0-0. Shot off goal 1 apiece. Blocked shot 0-0. Free kick 1 to Belgium, none to Portugal. No corner kick, no offside. 3 throw-ins for Belgium, 4 throw-ins for Portugal. No goalkeeper saves, no foul. KG affair it's been so far between Portugal and Belgium in the opening 50 minutes of this play. While we talk about that, let's also let you know that on the continent of Africa, GS Kabylie of Algeria have opened the lead against Cotton Sport Garoua of Cameroon. Yes, they don't waste time there. GS Kabylie 1, Cotton Sport Garoua 0. And it takes scoreline to 3-1 on aggregate. Don't forget, last week Sunday, Kabylie 1-2-1 right there in Cameroon, in Garoua against Cotton Sport Garoua of Cameroon. And yes, the Cameroonian trail once again, of course, on the night. And 3-1 down on aggregate. Courtesy of a 6-minute strike from Bugla here. Opened the scoring on the 6-minute mark in this encounter. And GS Kabylie on their way to the final of the CAF Confederation Cup, Africa's second-tier club competition as things stand. We might just be, certainly, not we might, we will be having... yes, except Cotton Sport Garoua will do a miracle here. It is going to be an all-North African affair in the final. GS Kabylie of Algeria will play against Pyramids or Raja Casablanca. At least I can answer GS Kabylie. I cannot answer Raja against Pyramids. Goalless in the first leg. A score draw is all Pyramids. This in the second leg. To turn the tie on its head and qualify at the expense of Raja. So everything or anything can still happen there. But then GS Kabylie will knock out Cotton Sport Garoua of Cameroon. Although I said it even before the first goal scored anyway. See, the very moment they lost against the Algerian team at home 2-1, the Cameroonians even knew that they were only going there to mark register this evening. Even no MPFL clubs would turn it. If you lose 2-1 at home against any North African team, you are only going away to go and mark register. Yes, I said it. Even the Yimba, the height of their power did not be. No, Well, the strategy is always to go and you make it decent away, lose 1-0, or at best play 1-1, which Yimba did against USMA Algiers of Algeria, remember, or MC Algiers of Algeria in 0-3 before coming to win 2-1 in the second leg in Aba. Remember Michael Oche? That was it. If you lose 2-1 at home, you are only going away to mark register. So Cotton Sport Garoua are in Algeria to mark attendance register, and they have considered one in the opening 6 minutes. 18 minutes, GS Kabylie 1, Cotton Sport Garoua 0, 3-1 on aggregate. Belgium 0, Portugal 0. That is the update in that game as well. Feel free to get through to us radio on the show. 0700000089. Hello, good evening to you. Okay, we lost that. Call us back. You can also go straight to our Facebook fan page to get through to us on Facebook and it's Sports Radio Brilla FM. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Welcome
back.
This one way they pick Belgium to win.
I pick my own, pick your own.
Na Kevin De Bruyne matter.
No.
Me, I know na Kevin De Bruyne, but we na Portugal now will follow. Na Portugal now will follow.
You know why? You know why? Because eventually, if it comes to who I want to see win the Euros, I am always for France. So for you to, you understand?
Okay, now France, you want.
If it is the team to win the Euros, I want France to win the Euros. You know, this one is not. This one is not analysis. This one is desire. You understand?
Okay. Yes. I get it. The same thing I'm telling you now. My own desire now Portugal to win. But she want one thing. Nika.
Yes.
As in the way they go now, which means Denmark or Czech now go enter semi-final.
Yes. So Denmark, one of them.
I'm a big team for any of them. Because nobody will expect any of them not to reach that place.
Sure.
So any of them now enter semi-final. Before you know them mistakenly enter final. Maybe now Denmark, maybe they call them everything. If you tell Denmark now, that everything is spirit and everybody pray for them now. I tell you, semi-final, we didn't remain enter final. Now so they do play now, I go see Denmark for final. But at the same time, I know they like maybe they say I will call Portugal underdog. Now 50-50 match.
No. You know one thing. And every
you say those people have slight edge now.
That is why
like that.
You see, every game have the favorites and the underdog. That was why this game I used if you listen to the English, listen to the English, I said marginal favorites. Because the odds across platform favored Belgium.
Yes, I know.
So Belgium are marginal favorites.
Everybody give Portugal 3 points, not 3 points as in.
And do you know why Belgium are favorites again? Belgium qualify Portugal qualify because there is something called best loser, third place.
Yes.
If it was two teams that are qualifying, they no go qualify.
I get. No, your own the way we put it, they very clear. But the way some people they go be like that. Sometimes a person go say, okay, like this Netherlands say, how can anybody believe that Czech? For what?
Czech qualify with best loser too. Czech qualify with best loser, and they beat Netherlands that finished top.
Let people not be saying it as if nobody believe. For what?
No, it's not automatic. The moment you qualify to the group stage, the way you qualify no matter again. No.
I understand. I see what I'm trying to tell you here. Let people know they see as if it's a big shock. for Czech to win that match, no any shock to me personally. In fact, any of those people that win, anyone that enters round 16 is not too small to win any match again. So no one would come like a shock now to me. As in, you say maybe imagine that, as in even the odds shows that those people not too small, 5 odds not too big. You see a 10 odds they win match now.
No.
Maybe 1.7
now 1.6, 1.5. The 1.5 they give Orlando. They can't give those 5 and 6, 5 point something, 6 point something. The gap there plenty
I
now.
see one of the bookmakers give those people 1.7. That is Netherlands.
And that's what I'm saying. So, the other one 5.6 like points. Okay.
Even when I call you, I think I want to make sure win the match. Thank you, right, man.
Thank you very much.
Portugal win. Portugal win this one.
Portugal win this one. Okay. Thank you. Yes, so says Portugal.
And I didn't get the cup.
Now so says Portugal to win this and Portugal to win the cup. All right. Let's hear you two right here on the show. Hello, good evening to you and welcome. 22 minutes on the clock. Portugal 0, Belgium 0. Hello.
Hello, Emmanuel.
Yes, good evening to you.
John will beat Portugal this night. Portugal cannot defend our league again. I need Portugal. I give Belgium 0.
Okay. All right, thank you very much for that. Belgium 0, Portugal 0, 23 minutes of football played in this particular encounter. UEFA Euro 2020 round of 16 ties continue, and it's about earning the right to play the quarterfinal. Whoever wins this will contend with the Azuris. The Italian national team certainly would be watching this game because the winner of this game will play. All right, so hello, good evening to you. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello. All right, well, call us back 07 00 00 889. Portugal won a free kick just about 22 meters from goal after an attempt, of course, by the Portugal attacker to dribble his way through Thomas Vermaelen. He fell and he fouled, and yes, it resulted into a free kick. The free kick was taken by Ronaldo, straight, of course, that goal. The goalkeeper parried. The ball was followed up by Diogo Jota. His effort was well thwarted and taken by the goalkeeper, and the ball started once again from the rear. Belgium 0, Portugal 0, 24 minutes of football played right there in this particular fixture. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Hello, my name is Tony Isaac.
Okay, yeah.
Portugal tonight.
Okay, thank you. It says Belgium to win Portugal tonight. Thank you very much for that as well. Still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, 88.9 Brilla FM. It's getting interesting. Belgium and Portugal 0-0 it still stand. Let's check out those joining us right on our Facebook fan page. Live feeds platform right here. Jude Igwe says Portugal to win, Belgium 2-1. Taiwa Jiboye says still saying Belgium 4, Portugal 0. Mark my word, I called earlier. Thank you very much, Taiwa Jiboye. Very confident. He says Belgium will trash Portugal 4-0. Chicas says happy Sunday. Thank you very much to you. Free thinker July says Belgium will win, Joe. Belgium 0, Portugal 0, Belgium 2. And this one is coming from Katube Diaya. He says, thanks for the work you're doing there. Portugal 0, Belgium 1. Thank you very much for that as well, as I continue to give you match update. It's still the 2020 UEFA Euro, the delayed UEFA European Championship round of 16 tie, as the last 16 teams vie for a place in the quarterfinal. Some have been knocked out already, and the wheat continue to get separated from the chaff. Hello, good evening to you and welcome. Hello. Oh, well, let me let you know it is actually not for babies, and if whoever is making that call should get the phone and talk to us. This is for adults, not a show for babies. All right. Hello, good evening. All right, 0700000889. Still your frequency of champion. Sports Radio, 88.9 Brilla FM. 25 minutes. Of course, you can make it 27 minutes of football played. Belgium 0, Portugal 0. And the CAF Confederations Cup, for those who may have staked on those games as well. GS Kabylie of Algeria 1, Cotosport Garra of Cameroon 0, Raja Casablanca 0, Pyramid 0. Hello. Yes, good evening to you. Hello. Can you speak louder? Okay, yeah, call us back. We actually got through, but then just wasn't talking louder there. Derek Lee says Belgium with the flag of Belgium 3 times. Do I take that to be 3-0 prediction in favor of the Belgian national team? Hello? Yes, talk to us right here. 0700000889. Still your frequency of champion sports radio at 88.9 Brilla FM. Right here on the show. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Juliet.
Who is on the line?
Juliet.
Okay, Juliet. Good to have you on the show.
Really, thank you. If Belgium and Portugal play draw, is
Juliet, sorry, please. Let me ask. Are you an adult?
Yeah.
Okay, you're sorry for that, lady. But then sounds like a baby. But then let's hear you. You said if what?
If Belgium and Portugal play.
Okay. All right. We lost that. This one is coming from on our Facebook fan page. Free Megamind says Belgium to win this game, Joe. Thank you very much for that. You can also follow the updates on the Belgium-Portugal game on our Facebook fan page. It is Belgium 0, Portugal 0. And you can also check out results of games played in the UEFA Euros so far. The Copa America, it is still being scrolled right, of course, on your Facebook fan page. If you're there on Facebook, you see results of games being scrolled. And you can also freely join the prediction. Let's talk about this game. How do you think it will end? Who do you think will qualify? Right on Facebook and right on our phone lines. Hello, good evening. Okay, 0700000889. That's the number to call. On our Facebook fan page, comments continue to come in. Joe Banks says Portugal will carry the day. Ronaldo all the way. Thank you very much, Joe Banks, for getting to us right on our Facebook fan page at this point in time. Let's hear you talk right on the phone line. Yes, you can also join right on our Facebook fan page as we continue to take you through. Jude Igwe, Portugal 2, Belgium 1. Thank you very much for that as well. You can also talk to us right on the phone lines. Hello.
Done and dusted.
Done and sorted. Good evening to you.
Good evening, my brother.
How do you do?
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, my brother. I'm fine. I'm just jiggy like that.
Okay.
Emeka Uncle is my name.
Welcome, Emeka.
Yeah. I think if you ask me now, Yinka, you know, Portugal, they have a lot already. They have Ronaldo, they have Pepe, they have other players. But you look at this Belgian young team, it's very scary to any coach that cares to know. I don't think Portugal has what it takes to defeat Belgium, because Belgium right now, they have a lot of talent. In fact, you can't predict that team who will score. You cannot, because anyone can score in that team. So that's the area I'm looking at it. But if the other way in football, anything happens.
We are not operating on anything happen here. Who do you think will win? They know they beat.
I think Belgium will carry the day.
Okay. All right.
Belgium. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Belgium to carry today says, perhaps you re-echoes my thoughts. Hello. Yeah, good evening to you. I need you to speak louder. Okay, well, I just can't hear you well. Don't forget the game is being played right there at the La Catuya in Seville, Spain. Felix Bright, the German referee, as a man in the center of this particular game between Belgium and Portugal. It has actually been played right there in Spain, Seville. Hello. Yes, good evening to you. Okay. Can you speak louder? Okay, I have to let that go. That is not loud enough. There's no point. ID Wallaby says it will end in a draw, 0-0 or 1-1. Okay, it cannot end in a draw. The way you ended it, it will end in a draw. Then what happened after it ends in a draw? Ebenezer J. Boy Ubani says Portugal straight win. Jason Adeleke says Portugal to win by 2-0. CR7 all the way. Thank you very much, Jason, for your submission. It says CR7 all the way. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Hello, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, sir. See, I know with this match, the way it's going, and Portugal is going to win by 2-1. Yes, I'll give it to Portugal.
Okay.
So because I know that Portugal is not going to fall. They are the champions now. So now they can never fall like that with Ronaldo. I don't have to be giants in jail. So no, I'll give it to Portugal.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Good evening to you. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, so how do you do now?
So this Ayola.
Welcome, Ayola.
I pick Portugal to win.
Okay.
Portugal will win.
All right.
2-0.
Portugal wins. Ayola says so. Okay. Extra time. Wow. So it's going to be draw during regulation time.
Extra time 2-0.
Okay. It says extra time 2-0 win Portugal. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. On our Facebook fan page, more comments are continue to fly or flood our Facebook fan page. This one is coming from Stephen Ayeni. He says Alan Fernandez is not starting for Portugal. Okay, he's not going to play penalty. Okay, this was actually way before the game started. Those are the early comments. And this one is coming from Miracle Wilson. He says Belgium all the way. Watch out for Kevin tonight. Olakunle Siaka says Belgium all the way. Lyrics Lawson says Belgium to win 2-1. Arsene Sunday says Belgium 2, Portugal 1. Hazard to score. Oluwatosin Joseph says Portugal all the way. Ayo Adekunle says all the best, Belgium. Epiphany Mark says Belgium 3, Portugal 2. Omeri Joel Chinedu says Lukaku all the way. CR7 will remember the road that will lead him home tonight. Izuchukwu David Oji says Portugal is winning 3-1. Belgium. Joseph Okoli says Belgium all the way. Tony Ayegualo says Hazard is winning tonight. All right, thank you very much for that as well. Ben Ogandaga says 3-1 for Belgium. Totti Toscana Tassotti says Lukaku is in charge now. Lukaku sent back to Oporto or Lisboa tonight. Ronaldo. Okay, thank you very much for that. It says Lukaku will do it for them. Okay, thank you very much for that as well. Solat Oluwaseun Samson says Celestins to Portugal. Apparently, yes, voicing his support for the Portuguese national team. All right, 0700000089. How do you think this game will end tonight? Who wins? Who qualifies? Belgium up against Portugal. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Goalless draw.
It will end in a goalless draw.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Let me let you know what is happening in the game proper. 35 minutes on the clock. It is Belgium 0, Portugal 0. The stats so far shows Portugal with 52% ball possession to Belgium's 48% ball possession. Goal attempt 5 to Portugal, 2 to Belgium. Shots on goal, 1 to Portugal, none to Belgium. Shots off goal, 4 to Portugal, 1 to Belgium. Portugal have been the better of the two teams in the opening 35 minutes. So says goal attempt, shot on goal, shot off goal and ball possession. These are stats that Portugal have dominated Belgium in the opening 35 minutes of play. No corner kick so far. One goalkeeper save made by Thibaut Courtois. Rui Patricio has had a field day. He's on holiday, or he has been on holiday in the opening 35 minutes. So Portugal so far have been the better of the two teams in this particular encounter. And so therefore, while the game continue, let's hear you. How do you think? Who do you think will qualify? Who do you think will win this particular tie? Right here on the show. Let me let you know that Belgium had a break moment on the 37 minutes. Romelu Lukaku on the 36-minute mark actually got the ball, broke free, muzzled his way through. They could not stop him. But just before he entered the 18-yard box, he was stopped and was dispossessed of the ball. He thought he was fouled and called for a referee to actually blow for a free kick. One that the coach of the side, Roberto Martinez also felt deserving of a free kick. But then Felix Braga had other ideas and felt no, nothing was done. It was well won by the Portuguese defense. Play, of course, continued. Portugal got a play back on. Belgium did not get a free kick they wanted for that attempt on Romelu Lukaku. It is still Belgium 0, Portugal 0. 38 minutes. You can make it 39 minutes on the clock between both sides. Honors even Stevens. That is our 10th stand in this particular fixture. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you.
My name is Prince.
Welcome, Prince.
This is what Portugal is doing. Belgium will carry the day. At the end of the day, the score for Belgium won.
Okay. It says Belgium will carry the day. It is serious Bole Kaja business here. Hello.
It's me, sir. I'm calling back again, sir.
Okay.
I mean, if Portugal and Belgium play draw, is Portugal still going to be in the tournament?
Okay. If they play draw, they will play extra time. If they play draw, they will go to penalties. A winner will emerge tonight. 07000000889. Still your frequency of champion sports radio 88.9 Brella FM. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening. This is Peter.
Yeah, you're welcome, Peter.
Yes. Angola.
Okay.
I think Belgium will win.
Belgium will win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
No, I heard you. You said Belgium will win. I said yeah.
You said what?
I said I heard you said Belgium will win.
Yes, yes.
Okay, noted.
All right.
All right, our Facebook fan page live feed platform is once again agog. Yes, and awash with loads of comments. Indiana Abbasi Obot says, I'm giving Belgium a slim win over Portugal, or they will knock out Portugal out by penalties. Thank you very much. Let's let you know the status quo has changed. Belgium have taken the lead against Portugal. It is Belgium with the first goal. It is Belgium that has opened the scoring. Rui Patricio had no answer to this particular one. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Rui Patricio had no answer to Thorgan Hazard, the younger brother of Eden Hazard. A screamer of a shot that was from outside the 18-yard box, and Rui Patricio had no answer. R2, oh wine in the big time. No, that's R2. Okay. It was oh goodness. You want to say Rui Patricio will feel disappointed not to have been able to save that. Thorgan Hazard, the younger brother of Eden Hazard, the Borussia Dortmund player, has opened the scoring, and it is Belgium 1, Portugal 0. That's the update. A goal scored right on the 42nd minute marker for the Red Devils of Belgium. Portugal were the team with a better ball possession. Renato Sanchez have been the orchestrator, the main problem. But then this time around, Thorgan has given Belgium what they want. A good time to score just a few minutes before the halftime break. 43 minutes, Belgium 1, Portugal 0. I'll be going through what the fans are saying once again on our Facebook fan page, Live Feed platform, because it's getting interesting. Paul Okon says, when is the match coming on now? Abdul Aliu says, Belgium all the way. Yes. Bayode Olale Kakatali says, boring game to land in a draw. Thank you. Ayomiko says, Portugal will just give a try. Belgium all the way. Belgium will still win this game. Thomas Joshua says, I'm watching you live from Shagamu. Thank you very much. Thomas Joshua, well, I see you too. And I see your comment. But then talk to me. How do you think this game will end? Portugal and Belgium. Belgium lead 1-0 against Portugal. Don't forget, before the game started, I took a stand. Yes, I said Belgium will beat Portugal in this particular game. I said Belgium will beat Portugal in this particular game. I went even further to write on Facebook, Belgium will beat Portugal. I know say game never end. I know say nobody who first score the win. And I know say nobody who first go politician the win case. I know that you can actually open the scoring and still get beaten. But I still maintain my stand. And I wrote it on Facebook as well. Yes, so where the fans write, I wrote mine too. I say let us banter. Let us banter ourselves. I say Belgium to beat Portugal. Not out of desire, but what I just feel, what I just think will happen in this game. It is desire. France Lumag back up. France let me fair. Okay? Alright, 0700000089. Talk to me, somebody. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, this is
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know, I called you about 10 minutes ago. And I bet on you to win the match. I just want to let you know that the Bruni will still contribute. Either he score or he is going to score 2 goals. Yeah, that's my contribution.
Okay, thank you very much for that. 4 lines still open. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Bossman. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
I know Luapo on the line.
Welcome.
Okay, for this match, Portugal can still do it.
Yes,
now. Still win,
I know now. That's why I said no be who first go politician, they win case now.
Portugal to win. And hello. I did say you root for France to win this cup. Me, I go for England.
Okay.
3 Lions.
I know that England no go win them.
I see. Okay, boss.
3 Lions. 3 Lions. 3 Lions. I be three cows of England. 3 Malu of England. It is lion, no, but I see Malu. Still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, W.9 Real FM, yeah, 0700000089. Let's talk radio on the show. On our Facebook fan page, get through to us right there on the phone line. Yes, let's do it as well. And I continue to give you the updates on the game going on. Let me let you know that, yes, after that goal scored by Belgium, Portugal themselves twice made attacking forays into the air of the Belgians, but then it came to nothing. We go once again to the phone lines. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, this is Michael and hello, Mark calling back.
Welcome back.
Don't be who for police the wicked.
Abio, you are right.
With this match, Portugal is still going to win, and it's 2-1. Don't worry, you will see.
Okay.
You see, they are still fucked up.
Okay.
You will see. They don't want Ororo now.
Okay.
They go see, go bring another system. Come out. Okay. Don't worry.
All right, all right. They have wine Ororo. Oh, baby. Wine it. It's half time. It's half time already, though. And it's Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Courtesy of a 42nd minute striker from Thorgan Hazard, the younger brother of Eden Hazard. It is Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Half time right there in Seville, Spain. Hello, good evening to you and welcome. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening to you. Yes, sir. Okay.
Portugal will still win this match.
Okay.
They have 41 equal.
Okay.
Portugal has got 11 of the lower one. Life competitive company. Portugal 11 of the lower. 41 equal will still win this match. Equal will still win now. That's what we do. Then you will go close to here and we can stay together till that 11 so we will close.
Okay. All right, so thank you very much. I love that. That was why before we started, I said take a side. I don't want maybe, I don't want may, I don't want might, and I took a stand. I said Belgium will beat Portugal. To clear that, I even went. I went further on Facebook. I wrote it where the fans write. I said Portugal, Belgium will beat Portugal. I gave this game to Belgium. It is 45 minutes done, not yet dusted. Game still very open. Everything can still happen. Belgium can still be trashed. But then I'm still reiterating once again for the opt-in time, if possible. Whoever missed out on it earlier to note it, I said it. I'm going for Belgium. Belgium will beat Portugal. Half time, Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Thorgan Hazard, 42 minutes. Yes, 42nd minute strike. A beauty of a goal it was actually from outside the 18-yard box. The goalkeeper had no answer to it. It was one Rui Patricio could have done better, but then had no answer. It ended, of course, half time. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening to you.
My name is Prince Henry.
Welcome, Prince Henry.
If you go to police station and report short case against somebody, at the end of the day, you will not win. You see, today, they say Ronaldo is charging. We should charge like Belgium will beat them. This match has ended 1-0 against Portugal. No more goals. 1-0 against Portugal. The game has ended. Good night.
Thank you very much. Although according to him, he says it has ended. It is just halfway through. I know anything and everything can still happen, and that is why I'm not. I've taken side though. So that when Portugal will beat Belgium, I will say to those people that say Portugal will beat Belgium, take kudos, because I actually went for Belgium. And eventually, if it happens that Belgium wins, I'll say, okay, I said it. Confidently. I said it in words. I said it in writing as well. Okay, I'll still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, W.9 Real FM. We'll go for a break. When we come back, I will continue with it right here on the show. We're still getting things done and dusted.
take Brila anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brila with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brila app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brila football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brila FM, Brila.net, Sports.tv, and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brila, BRILA. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brila anywhere, everywhere on your handset.
Hi, DJ Drogba.
Hello, this is Haile Gebrselassie.
Hi, I'm Michael Essien Midfielder.
My name is Jeremy Mikel.
My name is Kenny Jordan.
My name is Peter Rufai.
My name is Kolo Toure.
Hi, my name is Diego Vangira.
Hi, sports fans. My name is Victor Moses.
My name is Lightning Bolt.
I'm Joseph Yobo.
My name is Austin Jeju Okocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal and the Football Association. We're on 88.9 Brilla FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here.
When the fans asked for more, we at Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from Home of the Fans.
just to tune in locks on your frequency of champion, Sports Radio W.Nabrila FM, and we're still very much right on top of the matter. Okay, Yinka Idole, so the name, Yinka Sports, still very much right here. Second half, underway already, right there, of course, in Seville, Spain. Belgium lead 1-0 against Portugal. First goal in this game scored on the 42nd minute mark by Thorgan Hazard, the younger brother of Eden Hazard, in this particular encounter. It's about earning the right to qualify for the quarter-final. And it's a big clash, no doubt. Belgium, though, marginal favourites going to the game against Portugal, who are, of course, now used to qualifying as one of the third best placed teams. Same way they qualified last time out in 2016, en route to becoming champions. And once again, they are right here, same procedure. But then their title is very much on the line. They must respond now, or yes, simply have to lose it. If they do not do that, it will be out. Josh Ikeokoli, of course, Josh 2 Sporty joins right on the show as we take things home together right in this particular encounter. You're welcome, Josh.
It's great to be here. Great to be back after, the incident of the past week. But yeah, it's the Euros. It's, to me, I always say that I prefer the international competitions to the club competitions because this is where you see the pure football. You see undiluted football, not corrupted by the greediness of capitalism and of money. You see football at its best. You see the unknown players make a name for themselves. The Patrick Schicks come to limelight. The Milan Baros in 2004, Perisic in the same 2004, Angelos Caristes. You see players that you never expected to hit it big, shine when the lights are brightest in international competitions. Thorgan Hazard, people might not really take attention to him, pay notes to him, unlike they do his senior brother Chelsea, now Real Madrid. He plays for lowly Borussia Dortmund, and he's here. He might be the difference. He might be the man to send Belgium to another cracker.
Do you think
against Italy?
Ronaldo and co will drag this game possibly beyond the 90-minute mark? Do you see them scoring? Because they must score to even drag this game anyway.
Well, I see another goal coming in. Personally, I would want Ronaldo to get his 1/10 here. I would want Ronaldo to, let's say, maybe finish the tournament as the highest goal scorer, so that, it's going to be part of the things that we're going to add. Messi was the best player at the 2014 World Cup. Ronaldo finally emerging as the top scorer at an international tournament. So it's going to be an extra feather in his cap. He has lots of feathers in his caps as well, and I think that I would want Portugal to remain in this competition, maybe semi-final. Let the whole Ronaldo start to be added.
I wanted to ask you, who do you think will win this game? But then I already have my answer from the way you're talking.
Personally, I would want Portugal to let it semi-final.
Who do you think will win this game?
This game,
I understand the place of desire.
Who do I think will win this game? Belgium are the better side, clearly. Even before this tournament, Portugal, as usual, found their way.
Josh, when I started, if you go and check our Facebook fan page, I wrote there as a fan that Belgium would beat Portugal for a reason. I challenged people to take a stand. I don't want to hear maybe. I don't want to hear might. I want definitive response. It is clear at this point.
I want Portugal to win.
Who do you think will win this game?
I hope Portugal would win. Who do I think? The head sometimes goes different from the heart. But what the heart wants.
So what is your head saying? What is your heart saying?
My heart wants Portugal. Clearly wants Portugal. I still want them to.
You don't believe in Portugal?
I don't believe, because it's the fact now. I'm being honest here.
That is why you are not. Because I've had callers confidently still stay despite Belgium scoring. They are still saying Portugal will come back and win.
I think it would have been better if Portugal had managed to finish second and faced England. Because even after here, they are going to face Italy. It's another one. And if they can beat Italy, they are facing either France, Switzerland, Croatia, or Spain. It's another problem for them. So it would have been better for those who, like myself, who want Portugal to have gone further. I would have preferred Portugal to have finished second in Group F. But right now, I would want Portugal to win. It will be a great joy for me if Ronaldo scored. Probably maybe Bruno gets the winner.
Josh
2-1.
Does not have
that. But
let's go and see whether I
can't put my money on Portugal winning the game.
Okay. All right, 07000000. It's funny stuff, I I took a stand before the game. I challenged people with taking stand, and I took my own stand straight before the game started. I said Belgium will beat Portugal. I
wish I was here for the Netherlands Czech Republic. I wanted Czech Republic to.
Hello.
And I took a stand for them.
Good evening to you.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yes,
Dan and Sutton.
Yeah, good evening. Yep, Coach
Welcome.
Yeah. This game, I think Holland won their group.
Yes.
I think Holland won their group.
He was group winner and one of the best losers. Holland won their group. Czech qualified as one of the best losers. Same way Belgium won their group and Portugal qualified as one of the best losers. But they are qualified as the best of the best losers.
Fine. I think Belgium is really good. I think it is very true from what happened to Holland. Because to me, I think.
Okay, we lost that. Feel free to call and take a. You still have chance. Take a stand. Enter and take a stand. Although it already favors some people who say after you've seen it, some of us talk before go happen. I know they can still be beaten, but I still maintain my stand. And you can go and cross-check and go and check it. I even went as far as writing as a fan on our Facebook fan page. A challenge, I threw, gauntlet, throw, down, pick it up. Let's talk. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Brilla FM, one radio station, too much for one planet.
Okay.
Well done job to you, each one of you.
Thank you very much.
I believe I'm entitled to my opinion.
Very well, very entitled.
I want Portugal out of the competition. I don't like their setup. I will now say there is no other person that can play penalty apart from Ronaldo.
You don't know? There's Fernandes now.
So why the segregation every time? Ronaldo should walk.
Ronaldo is a senior player to Fernandes now.
No, he should walk, go and score. Not that I like him, I don't hate him, but he.
Okay, I understand.
So I think most of us feel cheated. Tonight I play myself out of the competition. God bless you. Bye bye.
You know, I have problem with people that have what would I call it now? Beef inclined predictions. Oh, you already stated a vendetta against Ronaldo, and hence he won Portugal out. If not for any reason, for Ronaldo playing penalties, he won Portugal out.
I think most people in this game are doing a whole Ronaldo versus Messi. Let's say
not
pro Ronaldo and anti Ronaldo.
Maybe you can say
pro Ronaldo and anti Ronaldo
for many people. I don't think I reason that way. Let me say, if it's not Nigeria, it is France. So irrespective of whether France is good or bad, it's my own adopted, like it is outside of Africa, it is France.
I think if it's not Nigeria, it's anybody that my spirit craves
for someone like me
for
now,
that particular tournament.
Despite saying Belgium, once they meet France, France, I want to. Next World Cup, I want France to win it because I know Nigeria will not win it. If it's possible. No, you do understand? Yeah, yes. Yeah. I know Nigeria will not win it. I don't need to deceive myself. So I still want France to return the World Cup. That's because I love France. And I fell in love with France, since France 98. Somehow went for them France 98. And yes, since then, it's always been France.
Sentimental value.
No, one of the reasons why I love France is because of the...
United Community of Africa.
Yeah, that's one reason why I love France. The fact that in France, you just look at France, you think of African footballers. You think it is African Cup of Nations team.
I think Belgium too is starting to become like that.
So on that basis, that was one of the first reasons why I just love France. Okay, you look at France and you're like, hey.
It wasn't that much in France '98.
Yes,
it wasn't that much. I think,
but then they still had their number.
But this current French team is.
I
think in their starting 11, it's probably just Benjamin Pavard, that typical starting 11.
They are native.
It's just probably Benjamin Pavard that's a native Frenchman.
Because if you're even talking of their Benzema now,
Benzema is Algerian, Griezmann is Spanish, Portuguese, Lloris is part Spanish as well. So it's
France is United
Nations. Is an immigrant nation.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Let's get on the line.
Welcome.
This kind of the line.
I say welcome now.
Okay. Yeah, for me, Belgium is going to win tonight, 2-1.
Okay, Belgium to win 2-1. Thank you very much for that as well. Don't forget, while we talk about this, we're also keeping close tab on the game going on the continent of Africa, the CAF Confederations Cup semi-final second leg fixtures. GS Kabylie of Algeria, they lead 3-0 at halftime against their Cameroonian counterpart, the Cotton Sport Garoua side. 10 minutes of the second half have been played, and it is still 3-0 and 5-1 on aggregate. They won the first leg away 2-1, and now they lead 3-0 against Cotton Sport Garoua. You know, I did some very funny things before this game started as well. Before kickoff, I said Cotton Sport Garoua, I want to go and mark register. And before the game, I said even if it's an NPFS side, if they lose 2-1 to any of these top North African teams, if they lose 2-1 to any of them, when they go away, they are going to mark register. Nothing will happen. That's why I laugh when I hear we'll go and do what?
The league isn't ready yet. The league isn't ready. We aren't ready yet.
Go and do what? If the moment you lose from home, just know that you are going there to mark register. Just go and enjoy the weather, enjoy the food in the hotel, and go and enjoy the grass. Go and market yourself.
But at least we might have a Nigerian to win. We would have a Nigerian that would leave the CAF Champions League, whether it's Daniel Akpeyi or Junior Ajayi. So at least we could use it as a consolation prize. None of our teams made it this far in the Confederations Cup. Raja Casablanca and Pyramids, which have probably been the two best teams in the competition.
You know the funny thing about the CAF Champions League this year? I have never supported Al-Ahly of Egypt before. But I see myself for the first time hoping that Al-Ahly of Egypt win. If not for anybody but for Pitso against the South Africans, who really were out for him when they played against Mamelodi Sundowns at the semi-final. Kaizer Chiefs will chop it. That man, that's Africa's best coach currently. So Mosimane.
Club coach.
Yes. Number one coach in Africa.
Maybe the Super Eagles should poach Pitso Mosimane.
We have pride. We'll be thinking that he's we don't know. Alright, 0700000089. Still your frequency of champions. Sports Radio AA.9 Real FM. Pitso Mosimane past Janet Raw. Not be say this thing.
I would probably say the Super Eagles job should be Janet Raw's best job so far, because he's never been at a World Cup before the Super Eagles job. There was nothing really exceptional to his. In fact, I could probably say most of the foreign coaches that we've had for Nigeria, the Super Eagles job has been their lifeline, has been their greatest moment, their hugest achievement.
No, not be all of them.
No, like most of them. Betty Vogts, Lars Lagerbach, and probably Philippe Troussier. I would probably say just those three. Vogts won Euro 96 with Germany. Lars Lagerbach was the coach for Sweden at 2002 World Cup when they beat Nigeria. Was also the second coach of Iceland 2016. Their run 2016 to 2018. So,
hello. See, you are you are the one that is not talking. 62 minutes, Belgium 1, Portugal 0. That is the score line there. 28 minutes of the 90 still to go in this particular fixture. Feel free to join, come on board and talk. Yeah, let's hear your prediction. Will it end this way? Or do you think, yes, we should expect some more action? Goals, where will the goals come from? Hello. Yeah, good evening to you. Okay, in the absence of that, so in the absence of those toying with us on our phone line, let's go and check those that are serious with us on our Facebook fan page right here on the show this point in time. On Facebook, it is Sports Radio Brilla FM. Okay, on our Facebook fan page, Sports Radio Brilla FM. Josh Okoli will look at this and you'll understand why I sighed. Look at this. Look at this. Still your frequency of Champions Sports Radio at AA.9 Real FM. I saw this and I was like, hey. Okay. So now let's go straight to Facebook. I was distracted by something on Facebook.
Well, at least my United fans have their Bruno Fernandes in the game.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look at comments. Adegwenga Yusuf say, please, Yinka Sport, let Portugal score one, even if they are going to lose. I said, let Portugal score one, even if they are going to lose. I understand. That one has played market option in his own ticket. Say, even if they will lose, let them score. I understand. Now go market, the guy play. All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this time I'm calling back.
Welcome back, Taiwo.
Yeah, Belgium is going to beat Portugal 2-1.
Belgium will beat Portugal 2-1. All right, thank you very much for that. Stephanie Anita Okeke says, I want penalty out. I want to see good, fantastic goals, not penalty rush takers. Tuminunu Isaiah says Belgium to win the match. Oh, Jerry. Amobi Flo says Joe Banks. Okay. Say films are wow. Bruno, okay. Didn't you watch your last match? Jiski Olade Iniadeoshu says, Jam bless Belgium. I'm proud of you guys. I knew it. They are going to beat Portugal. As all the way. Game never end though. And there's still plenty of time. Don't forget it's just 1-0, not 2-0. Anything, just everything can still happen. But then, yeah, for now, it is Belgium 1, Portugal 0. 64 minutes on the clock in this particular encounter. Feel free to join and talk to us right here as we continue to take your utmost prediction on how this game will end. Who wins, who qualifies tonight? Hello. Done and dusted right here.
Yeah, I want better experience because of Kevin De Bruyne.
You want to make Belgium win?
Yes, because of Kevin De Bruyne. I'm a City fan.
Oh, you're a City fan. I can understand the attachment.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. I will go straight to the stats. Well, yes, let's paint a picture of what the 65 minutes so far have been like. Belgium are yet to get booked. Portugal have had 2 men booked, Palinha and Diogo Dalot, with yellow cards respectively on the 45th and the 55th minutes respectively. Dries Mertens has been introduced for Kevin De Bruyne in this particular encounter. De Bruyne was actually kept short in the first half. So just 3 minutes into the second half, Kevin De Bruyne has been replaced by Dries Mertens. And also let's let you know, Felix introduced in place of João Moutinho, and Bruno Fernandes have come on as a sub as well for Bernardo Silva. So 2 sub for Portugal, 1 sub for Belgium, 2 yellow card for Portugal, no yellow card for Belgium, no goal for Portugal, 1 goal for Belgium. Organizer. Look at the stats. The stats in terms of the ball possession look like, goal attempt and shots on goal. Let me let you know that Portugal really taking it this second half, 55% to 45. Renato Sanchez has started from where left off in the first half. And Fantaribi seems to be clearly to the Belgian players. And Portugal bust the ball possession, goal attempt, shot on goal, shot off goal, block shot, free kicks, corner kicks, offside. In fact, they bust everything, but they're trailing in goal. That's the most important start. Anyway, this second half, is it that Belgium want to defend? Portugal are in front of everything here. Not the goal. In front of all stats, but the major stat reads in favor of Belgium. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Hello, good evening to you and welcome.
Done and sorted.
Done and sorted.
Everybody on the line.
Welcome, bro.
Welcome.
Inka Alfana.
I do. Go on.
And for Belgium tonight, I see Belgium beating 3-0.
You see Belgium beating
Portugal 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah. Lukaku and Kevin De Bruyne to score.
Kevin De Bruyne that has come out, that has gone out. You know here when I say Dries Mertens has replaced him.
Okay, Lukaku will still score. He will still score in this game. Yeah. And what was the scoreline between the CAF Competition Cup?
JS Kabylie 3, Cotton Sport 0. 5-1 on aggregate. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. JS Kabylie are in the final already. They are only waiting for Raja Casablanca Pyramids.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Josh Ike Okoli have embarked on one of those fruitless journey before in time past. with FC Fayuba, right?
Well,
although that was an unfortunate one, it was penalty.
Yeah,
that one was
penalty.
That one was even a win. That one was not a home defeat. That one
was not home defeat. Home.
That one was home win 1-0.
In that encounter,
then I lost 1-0 away.
The Anambra Warriors should have done better in the first leg, but you know, sometimes jittery nerves, players trying to play for themselves.
That one they even won at home, so it's not the same thing as losing and trying to go and turn Monte in the way.
Yeah, really, it wasn't that
way. Yeah,
and it would have even been a better. It's now going to be a different perspective or different talking point when we are now talking about the treatment method to non-North African sides from North African sides away from home. Sometimes the treatment is just terrible.
Why do we give them presidential treatment?
But we now give them presidential treatment here. I think just probably Enyimba that has learned the art of really playing on the continent. But then it still shows the quality that we have in our league when we can't even really play them.
We'll be hosting them like say we are hosting Oyibo people. Say we want to make life look good
for them, friendly neighbors. I think that there are lots of, in fact, our football, not just in Nigeria but on the continent, we still have a long way to go. To as regards sportsmanship, team play.
But all this treatment, I still laugh. There's no treatment. If you are good, you're good.
True.
When Mamedo Sunda handed it over to Ali when Pizzo was there that time, all the treatment no matter. They dissed them home and away. When TP was TP, the treatment no matter. Any North African team they crush. Any of them they crush. That time they were either winning the CAF Confed or winning the CAF Champions League.
I think they won it like 3 years ago. Two Champions League in a row.
One CAF Confed.
9-10. Then the Confed was the next season. Well, even though that these issues happen in football or let's say on the continent, I still think that yes, the quality for Nigerian teams are not really there. In fact, you could probably say for Sub-Saharan Africa, the quality is not really there. Kaiser Chiefs, you could say they greased their way into the final of this competition, taking it one game at a time. To me, they were the dark horses in this competition. I expected Kaiser Chiefs to have been eliminated in the quarterfinals, but they're making it to the final. It's football. It's one leg. Who knows? Anything can happen in Casablanca between them and Alakle. And that would be great for Daniel Akweyi as well, proving the doubters wrong that he's still probably one of the best goalkeepers in Africa.
Hello, good evening, Sport.
Yes, good evening to you.
Yeah, I'm listening this now to extra time. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, let me let you know it is 71 minutes on the clock. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Josh, do you think this game will end like this, or do you think it's going to drag beyond the 90-minute mark? 90 minutes more. Belgium seems to really just try to conserve and contain the Portuguese. Yeah. Do you think it's going to end like this?
I think it's going to drag a bit more. I think
if it end like this, I will feel like they did not score.
I think it's going to drag a bit more. 1.5 should.
Because I wasn't expecting this game to end under 1.5.
No, 1.5 should enter this game.
I was 1.5 should enter this game.
And that goal is going to come into this game. I don't know who's going to score it, whether it's Portugal or it's going to be Belgium, but it's going to come in the 80 minutes. It's been the mantra of Portugal so far this tournament, always trying to come back. They try to, in fact, they were trailing basically on the momentum front against Hungary. Hungary got that offside goal, and then in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the game, Rafael Guerreiro, Ronaldo brace. Then against Germany, they got a late goal as well. Even though it was 4-2 against France, they scored in Ronaldo's second was in 60th minute. So I still see another goal in this game. I don't know who's going to score it. I would hope it will be Portugal. João Felix is on, Bruno Fernandes is on, Andre Silva is on, Moutinho, Bernardo Silva, and Diego Jota out. So I think that Fernando Santos is going out. He's going all out. He's going all in. He wants to at least make sure that their title defense still has one more game to go. They held the title for 5 years. You could say 5 years is longer than the normal 4 years, but who knows? They probably want to do a Spain and make a double. And Ronaldo would want to become the greatest European, in fact, the greatest footballer in the European Championship if he can win the second Euro. He's been runners up once, got to the semi-final once. So this will be another moment.
All right, let me cut that. 72 minutes on the clock, and yes, Belgium lead 1-0, but then Portugal have won a free kick just at a position where Ronaldo will fancy his chance right on the 73rd minute mark. It was Felix who was fouled by Thomas Vermaelen, and that free kick came right there 24 meters out. Ronaldo stepped up, but then his effort bounced off the wall, and there was nothing to threat put the Belgians to threat. Ronaldo would have wished that beat the wall, and if that happened, could have really been a very troublesome one for Thibaut Courtois. Eventually the wall defended well, and what a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, clearly a missed opportunity. I think that probably maybe Bruno Fernandes should have taken that free kick, because Ronaldo, I've not been impressed by Ronaldo's free kick in the past 3 years. I think his last really sweet free kick to me was the goal against David De Gea in the World Cup against Spain. I've not really been impressed by by Cristiano Ronaldo's free kick taking abilities in the past couple of years. It seems like he's not really trained for it, as we know Cristiano Ronaldo as a dead ball specialist. Probably maybe Bruno Fernandes might have played it, but free kicks aside, it's going to be disgraceful to Roberto Martinez to lose this game. You could say yes, it's fairly an even squad, but these Belgians are better than these Portuguese players. Yes, Portugal has Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think Roberto Martinez scored in the first half. He has 15 minutes max to seal this game. I think that this should be the best time to prove that he is not just a manager who chokes on the big stage like we saw against France in the semi-final of the World Cup, but this is the game that he should take to the scruff of the neck. This is the game that he should dominate his opponents. I actually have felt Belgium should have been the more dominant side, but Portugal have actually grown in this second half. And in as much as, yes, the defense of the Belgians have held sway, but Roberto Martinez may need to win this game in order to prove that they are ready for the big time. Because after Euro 2020, if not for Euro 2020, then probably the 2022 World Cup, I think that's the only two chances Belgium has to win for this their golden generation.
All right, the Belgium, of course, once again given a shock and a moment of jittery at the edge of the 18-yard box. Jan Vertonghen, was there to stop our Felix. The ball bounced off, and it was played on goal for the Portuguese attacking player from the left side of attack. The final ball was to the waiting hands of Rui Patricio. Thibaut Courtois at that point, and Belgium's blushes were saved. Portugal knocking the door. Renato Sanchez has been impressive in this game so far, but they have just not been able to make it count, score the goal. Belgium need to watch it. Portugal, the belief is still there that yes, something can happen. 07000000889. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
What's up, this? I want to hear the live score. Hello, are you there?
What are you saying?
I want to hear the score.
Of what?
For Belgium and Portugal.
That'll be the game. Where would they talk?
Sorry?
Just keep listening.
Yeah.
Okay. Belgium won, Portugal nil. I've continued to mention that at every point in time when I talk, and you are still saying you want to hear the score. What else do you want to hear other than Belgium won, Portugal nil? And we continue to serve you. All right, Belgium won, Portugal nil. To organize that for the second minute strike, the difference between both sides in this particular encounter, 77 minutes on the clock. 30 minutes still to go, and not counting the additional time that we added in this particular encounter. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening to you.
Yes, sir. My name is Ngwejilo, sir.
Welcome, bro.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I want to comment on the Belgium and Portugal match.
Go ahead.
Yes, I strongly believe that the Portugal will still come back strongly in this match and win in the extra time. I'm so very, very sure of that. And believe me, you that Ronaldo is going to perform a magic in this match at the end of 90 minutes. I'm so sure. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. You sounded so confident.
Thank you.
Okay, Josh, he talked about a Ronaldo moment.
Yeah, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's something that we never write off in the game. Fernando Santos is throwing all the bodies in. Danilo Pereira coming in. Sergio Oliveira as well coming into this game. Basically, I think that Ronaldo, him being Cristiano Ronaldo, we've seen it in this tournament already. We saw it against Hungary when he missed 2 clear-cut chances in the first half, but then he scored a brace as well. He scored 109 international goals in 179 international games for a reason, because of the fact that he is Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shown it time and time again. He's the man for the big occasions, and he's one man that Portugal would really be hoping and relying on to come big in this game. Extra substitutions, like I said, for Portugal. Fernando Santos is throwing everything at Belgium, including the kitchen sink. And who knows, one of these substitutes might be the one to help the team to, at least for another day, till Friday, have another chance at retaining their European Championships. But even if they bow out here, I think it's been a great run for them. 2016 won the Euros, albeit you could say in a fluky version. 2019 won the European UEFA Nations League. In 2018 as well. In 2018, they got to the round of 16 at the World Cup, lost narrowly to Uruguay. Escaped from a difficult group. To me, that probably was the group of death when they had Spain, Morocco, and Iran. That was Group B of the 2018 World Cup in Russia. 3-3 against Spain in the first game of the competition for Portugal. Then they beat Morocco 1-0. Yeah, they beat Morocco 1-0, and then they also drew to Iran. 5 points from Portugal and Spain as they advanced into the next round of the World Cup, only to face Uruguay, who were top of Group A, and they got eliminated. So I think that it's been a great journey for Fernando Santos' men so far. He took over the role as the manager of the job after their ouster from the 2014 World Cup. In fact, you could probably say it was a limp performance from Portugal at the 2014 World Cup, where they finished bottom of their group. A group that had Germany, who went on to win the World Cup champions, the World Cup. That's Group G of the 2014 World Cup. Yeah, a group that had Germany, the United States of America, and Ghana as well. They lost 4-0 to Germany, a hat trick by Thomas Muller. Then they played a 2-2 draw against Ghana. That was against United States of America, I beg your pardon. Then they finally beat Ghana 2-1 to finish third in that particular group. It was an abysmal performance for Portugal. The 4-0 loss to Germany basically ended their stint at the World Cup, because USA finished second on the table with a better goal differential +0. You could probably just call it 0 goal difference, while Portugal had -3 due to the 4 goals conceded against Germany. If they had lost to Germany, let's say 1-0, who knows, or maybe they had scored, or maybe it had been 2-1 and they had gotten more goals, then maybe Portugal might have advanced into the next round. And then that was how the Fernando Santos story came. Qualified for the Euro 16, managed to emerge as one of the best third place teams in Euro 16 in a group that was very tricky, because he had the 2016 Euro 16 dark horses, Iceland. He also had Hungary, one phenomenal team. Then he also had Portugal and Austria. They managed to finish as third place, at one of the best third place teams in Group F, advancing to the round of 68, where they beat Croatia 1-0. That was courtesy of Ricardo Quaresma, 116th minute goal. In the quarterfinals, they beat Poland on penalty kicks 5-3, Ricardo Quaresma scored the winning penalty as well. In the semi-finals, they beat Wales 2-0. Ronaldo and Nani scoring for Seleção das Quinas, and then in the final, Eda Varela scored the winning goal, where Ronaldo did not even play up to the first 40 minutes of the first half. So it just shows that this team, they have really been through a lot. A strong group of players, talented group of players, because we could say that the Portuguese golden generation, Portuguese golden generation was in the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. But this side has proven that they might actually be the golden generation of Portugal. But so far so good in the game between Portugal and the Netherlands. We are in the 84th minute. Portugal almost got an equalizer, but he beat Thibaut Courtois, he beat the defenders, and he struck the crossbar. Unfortunately for Portugal, they're still trailing the Red Devils, and they still have 5 minutes to even up this game and save their title defense. That was a lovely ball there. Wow, it was to the bottom left corner of Thibaut Courtois' goal.
Hit the woodwork.
Unfortunately for Portugal, fortunately for the Red Devils, a free kick now to the Belgians. Who knows? They might make it.
A close one. It was for Portugal to level things up against the Belgians on the 82nd minute mark. But then, at times, the mother luck needed. It just was not there for Portugal. It was there for Belgium, and that danger was averted. Roberto Martinez certainly would have, at that point, give a huge sigh of relief after that ball bounced off the woodwork, the upright. All right, 0700000089. The question being asked by Portugal against Belgium. 84 minutes on the clock. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. It is getting really intense pressure, very ominous. And for Belgium, 6 or 5 minutes is still plenty of time to simply want to lie flat to defend. One goal is not one that allows you to simply do that. But then Portugal continue to grow in believe that something can still happen. They continue to knock. Will it happen? Will it work out? Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. But then, yeah, feel free to talk to us right here on the show. And let's hear you. And the final 5 minutes of this game, and it can still actually drag for more. We can actually have more if Belgium or if Portugal will score, if Belgium will concede. Let's hear you. 0700000089. Our Facebook fan page, Live Fit platform, is also very much active and alive for you to simply be part of it right here and talk to us. And it is getting serious. Will it happen? Okay. On Facebook, it is Sports Radio Brilla FM, where Romelu Lukaku had a moment on the 85th minute mark. Where he attempted taking on the defense line of Portugal. But then they dealt with that move so well at that point in time. Yeah, no way. Pepe and Ruben Diaz have done well to stop Romelu Lukaku. And this particular one. Prince says, very boring game. Eh? Who you be? Who you? Boring what? What is boring in this particular game?
Well, there are probably people who like lots of goals in football, and if there are no goals, then they feel that the game is boring.
Okay.
It's actually a very tactical game. It's been a very tactical game, cagey affair, far from being boring.
Jalil Kuti says Renato needs to be more involved and responsible. Portugal fate lies in his hand, and Lukaku or Hazard has to get injured. All right, Anthony Odihiri says a bad network in Benin, too bad. Okay, thank you. But then we're not responsible for that. People are still watching and listening to us. Stephanie Anita Okeke says this just a shot. Say Penaldo score brace, penalty brace. Just name one fantastic goal Penaldo had scored in this tournament. Now penalty they score, Jerry. Abayomi Obaremo says enjoying your analysis, nice coverage of live matches. Thank you very much. IK Yasele says great game. It is between Portugal and Belgium. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, let's hear you right on the show, on the phone line, or right here on our Facebook fan page, Live Feed platform. On the phone line, once again, it is 0700000089, plus 2347 00000889. We go there once again. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
This is Jude from
Welcome, Jude.
I believe it is not over until it's over.
Okay. All right. It says it is not over until it is over. I agree
Ronaldo,
too.
Ronaldo can do something. I will see how it goes. The Chelsea had as Hazard. I want Portugal to win the match.
You are a Chelsea fan, you support Hazard. You want Portugal to win the match.
Yes.
Bros, pick a struggle now. Pick a struggle. This life is too hard now.
I don't know.
Hazard betrayed us. We Chelsea. Hazard betrayed us.
Okay.
Yeah, he betrayed us. But I want Portugal to win the match. But if it happens there to win the match, I think they cannot take the Euro. How about that big game ahead of them? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for that. Anyway, for successfully confusing yourself and not us. You are a Chelsea fan. You love Hazard, but you want Portugal to win the match. Okay.
They are not even any Chelsea players in Belgium. Just ex-Chelsea players. I think should be like 4, yeah, the 2 Hazards, Courtois, and De Bruyne. Ex-Chelsea players.
Okay, well, still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, AA.9 Brilla FM. And, well, yes. Clock, tick-tock says the time, but then just one goal or more, it can be cancelled at any point in time. All right, so still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, AA.9 Brilla FM. And it's getting interesting. What will it look like in this particular encounter? Okay. Hello, good evening. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
My name is Charles.
Welcome, Charles.
I still believe that Portugal will still come back despite the late minutes.
Portugal will come back. All right. Thank you very much for that. Our phone line is buzzing. We're getting closer to the very end of it. Here. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
But the guy in the studio, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, Caleb, Obida.
Welcome. Obida, Caleb, how do you do?
Fine, thank you very much, bro.
Yeah.
I give this game to Belgium, despite the fact that many people are they are still expecting more goals from Portugal, of which I'm not seeing any goal again. So it's done and dusted and down and sorted. So we are waiting for the next game tomorrow. So it's goodbye to Portugal. It's nothing Ronaldo can do. Let them keep expecting for Portugal to come back. At least that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. You're still listening to your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, AA.9 Brilla FM. Still Sunday's evening's edition of the show, Our Market. The UEFA Euro round of 16 tie, Portugal, Belgium. Belgium are just trying to hang on.
Clearly,
Belgium just
typical
just can't wait for final whistle to blow.
Typical Portuguese games, they always come alive in the ending of in the dying embers of the game, and it's something that I think that Fernando Santos and his men, they need to really work on next time, because it could actually make or mar your tournament, having to always rely on your last 5 minutes, on the last 10 minutes to see if you could sneak something in the dying embers of the game. And it might work for them, it might fail them, and if it fails them,
you can kill off game at that point. Maybe you are 1-0 up, you are dragging, then kill it off.
Then you kill it off. Not that you now be chasing the game in dying embers. And it's been a testament of Fernando Santos' reign at Portugal. At least they have been able to come back more occasions than none. And well, it's nervy. It's going to be a nervy finish for the Red Devils. If they can actually make it into the quarterfinals, this will be a huge statement of intent that they are not just here to show that they're the world number one, or this is the golden generation and all the hype surrounding all the Belgians, but they are also here to win the trophy as well. And quarterfinal tie against Italy is going to be another crucial one for them. It's going to be another tough one for them. It's back-to-back struggles for the Red Devils, and I think that it might be all over. It's running late already.
5 minutes added on time. 2 of the 5 played already. So 92 minutes on the clock. It is 92 minutes played. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. For Belgium, it's about to try just trying to hang on and see the final whistle come and qualify for Belgium. But then for Portugal, they continue to ask all of the questions. It is still just 1 goal separating both sides. Very, very tough. I must really say, goal markets, people must have been disappointed.
Yeah. People have been.
You would
Everyone
have expected this game 1.5, 2.5, somehow.
1.5. Like,
although I had my fears about 2.5, I was thinking 2-0 Belgium to win, or 1-1. They go to extra time to make it.
I was discussing with a friend. And I told him that all these games in this round of 16 will be 1.5, parallel 1.5, just like it was at the last day of the group stage. That was Group E and Group F, parallel 1.5. But this game is the one that's probably going to form my hand and cast everybody's tickets. That odd would have listened to me. But still, though, it's not over.
The games yesterday, Italy dragged it. In fact, that was the
it
one
was still 1.5.
That was the one that made no. If you play bet, you know that it's not 1.5.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Yes, you understand. 90 minutes. It was the reason why I lost everything yesterday. I was not like, why didn't you do that 2-1 inside the 90 minutes? Yeah, that's why you know that it is not the same thing. It is not the same thing, no. It is draw. Italy and Austria played draw. That's the thing. Then who qualify? They sort themselves out afterwards. Italy qualify. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening, everybody in the house.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Portugal.
Welcome.
Busy voice today. I hope all is well. I will not be surprised if we lose the match because there's no penalty in the match. That's what Ronaldo can do, and that's what Portugal as a team can also do. Scoring penalty, you can never win game. So I support Belgium to win them. Hello.
Yeah.
I support Belgium to win Portugal today. Because Ronaldo cannot score goal without penalty. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for that. On our Facebook fan page, Jen Martin says Belgium all the way. Nephew Nuhu Ngona says, well done, guys. Great job. Thank you very much for that as well. Messi Prosper says Ronaldo will score and added on time. Jalil Kuti said this match is Chelsea versus Man United. Hope Kovi says Portugal is gone. Amoshun Oluwagbemiga says update please. It is 1-0 in favor of Belgium against Portugal. And this one is coming from Ike Yasale. It says Bruno Fernandes is not bringing his A game. He has disappointed in the Euros so far. Godwin Walter, yeah, I expected more from Fernandes too. He did not give his Man United showing in this tournament at all. Godwin Walter says game over. And Omoshola Ade Oladayo says Godwin Waters. Okay, thank you very much for that as well. Anthony Odiri, thank you as well. These are guys joining us on our Facebook fan page as well. 95. Okay, well, full-time scoreline. Belgium have knocked out Portugal, and the European champions finally have their title taken away from them. The title defense is over. Yes, the title defense is over for Portugal, and that is how it ended. Belgium are through to the quarterfinals. They will play against Roberto Mancini's Italy in the quarterfinal of the UEFA Euros. I said it before kickoff. I picked a side. It was tough, yeah. I wrote it even on our Facebook fan page. Like as a fan myself, I said I picked Belgium to beat Portugal. I said it and it came to pass. Let me make marks. It don't finish. Full time, Belgium 1, Portugal 0. This very, very tight game. Disappointing market-wise in terms of goals. Many expected over goals market. It did not come. But then let me let you know where another drama is happening is Raja against Pyramids. Goalless in the first leg in Egypt. Full-time, goalless in the second leg in Casablanca. Raja's Casablanca 0, Pyramid 0. Certainly break time and extra time will follow to get to know who will qualify to face GS Kabyl of Algeria in the final of the CAF Confederations Cup. For GS Kabyl, The 3 goals scored in the first half is what they led with going to the 94th minute. GS Kabylie 3, Cotton Sport 0, 5-1 aggregate score line. Raja Casablanca 0, Pyramid 0, goalless as well on aggregate score line, and the extra time indeed will follow. Belgium 1, Portugal 0. Well, for all of the games played, Belgium finally squeezed through against Portugal. At times, forget the way you qualify, they got the job done, Josh.
Simple qualifying to the next round, and they've definitely done it. They've made it into the next round. They are comfortable. They are celebrating. Yes, it's going to be another tough cracker against Italy, but at least they are still there to fight another day. You could say that they took the coward's way out. You could probably say that it was a subdued performance. It was a pragmatic game, but football is football. Football is football. No matter how you want to talk about it or review it, if the team who played better always wins, whether it was the team who were better defensively, whether it was the team who were better offensively. I don't believe in defensive football being tagged as negative football. I don't believe in when a pragmatic team is being said as an enemy of football. They are not playing entertaining football. Football is not all about the goals. Yes, the goal is the biggest statistic, but if you can be able to prevent the opponent from scoring, then you're the better team, and then you should go home with the victory. And congratulations to Belgium. Quarterfinals for them. Let's hope that the spirit of 2016 will not rear its ugly head when they lost to Wales. This probably could have been Euro 2016 semi-final. They might have even beaten Portugal in France, but this time around they did it in round of 16 and on for an Italian date with Mancini's men.
All right, so for Belgium, Italy is up next for them in the quarterfinal of the Euros. The Italians are yet to lose or experience a defeat under Roberto Mancini. And Roberto Martinez, yes, the head of the Roberto, faced off against another Roberto in that particular one right there in the quarterfinal of the UEFA Euros. The Belgium wins, a chance for them and a shot to possibly get to play the championship game proper with a victory in the semi-final. But then the pathway would also be one would certainly look at as well. Okay, penalty sessions will be up next in the game between Raja Casablanca and Pyramid. So no extra time.
No extra time.
It's going to be penalties, okay? So instead of playing extra time, it's a case of extra time with me. If we not play 1-1.
Let's just rest the players.
No.
Rest the players. Let's go straight
to penalty. So
I think this is another to help the players combat stress. I think that because
not
of
to
the
give undue advantage.
No, in two-legged fixtures.
Yeah.
I think that probably maybe extra time should be taken out of the
equation. Okay.
Yeah, as we've taken out away goals.
Away goal, yeah. The norm is actually to have it dragged to extra time. Where there's been the debate of undue advantage. You now go and play extra time and they will not play 1-1. That's it, you're out. Let it be as equal, as fair, as balanced as it can be.
I think in two-legged encounters, there should not be extra time again due to the amount of matches that these players are playing. I know that they're professionals. I know that in fact, the whole world had to work twice their normal shift because of the pandemic. But I'm not trying to pity the footballers. I'm just saying that at least let them have their day in the sun.
So Raja Casablanca converts their first penalty against Pyramids of Egypt. 1-0. Pyramids will step up to take theirs as well. Second leg, CAF Confederations Cup semi-final. GS Kabylie of Algeria in the final, 3-0 against Cotton Sport Garoua, 5-1 on aggregate. Now Pyramids will step up to try to convert theirs. Whoever wins this joins GS Kabylie in the final. Certainly we have an all-North African affair already loading. It's just a case of who joins GS Kabylie.
So out of the 4 teams in the CAF competition, the CAF finals, just one is not a North African team, and it shows that it shows where the quality is at. It clearly shows where the quality is
absolute, yeah. Pyramids convert as well. So 1 to Pyramid, 1 to Raja Casablanca. We'll of course still have pretty time to take your reaction on the Belgium-Portugal game, and a lot of people want to talk about that. We'll do your Facebook fan page check as well, but then we'll simply switch our gaze on the continent of Africa momentarily, because we also have to get to know who emerge or who get to play in the final of the CAF Confed against Raja Casablanca of Morocco. And Raja, of course, would have the chance, yes, from the spot to see if they convert their second. Raja Casablanca won, Pyramids won, penalties, simply the session that is on there in this particular one. And Raja misses Pyramids with a chance to take advantage if they score. And yes, as it stands, that must have been very disappointing. A very weak, feeble penalty. Goalkeeper guessed right, saved. And as it stands, Pyramids with a chance to go ahead. If they score, then they will be in front in this particular one. This one is coming from Makabuta. He says, well done, Penaldo. Mr. Fagi says, wow, I finally won. Emipu says, finally, Penaldo is out. And Diana Basiobot says, F-Young, okay, you see my prediction, boss. Abdusalam says, Belgium, Germany for final. Germany would have to negotiate their passage tomorrow. And Pyramids also miss. It misses. Okay, Ramadan Sabir missed from the penalty spot as well. The blushes of the man saved. So it is still
definitely
1-1.
1-1. 2 saves from the two keepers, Anazniti and El Shanawi, and the game is still on. Game on. And surprisingly, or let's say unsurprisingly, because it's football, that's the way things go. In the group stage, Pyramids lost twice, both home and away to Raja Casablanca.
I know.
And this time around, home and away, it was goalless. It was a goalless affair. So it's not about what happens in the group stage. It's what happens in the main knockout competition that matters. Just at least make sure you qualify.
Another badly taken spot kick. He put it over at the crossbar. What is he looking for? Over the crossbar. And Pyramids with a chance to get himself once again in front. It's a game or a session of nerves. Penalty shooter sessions are nerves. You know, shooter sessions are different from penalty inside the game.
Yes, clearly.
That's why the penalty takers inside the game that you can easily convert, because you know that even by means we can still play and win and everything can still be done. But this one,
or like I think that should be Ukraine against Ukraine when they miss their penalty and then the rebound, you score the rebound. So it's still possible in the match.
Yeah. Pyramid leads 2-1. Raja Casablanca now have to chase. 2 penalties missed. Pyramid missed theirs, but then they've scored this third one. So 3 penalties taken. Pyramids lead 2-1 against Raja Casablanca of Morocco, right there in Morocco. It is indeed emotions running deep, certainly. And I feel for the 4th man coming to take penalty.
Yes.
After 2 of your colleagues that missed penalties, the pressure is on you. Score and ensure that there's still a glimmer of hope. Miss and make it look like, yes, the other team, so close. But then it got the job done. At least that one will say, thank God, he knows spot for my hand, though.
And this this particular 4th kick to me is kind of like the most important, because after the 4th kick, then it's sudden death, because that's the if your side loses, that it's all over. So after the 4th kick, it's straight to sudden death. And what happens from the 5th kick till the 10th, 9th, 12th, 15th, no matter how long it goes, it's now up to the team and who plays it. But this 4th kick, at least it puts he's put the 5th kicker for Raja Casablanca. It puts him in a better position to at least take it to the last kick of the game.
For Pyramids, it's all about keeping their emotion in check
and making sure that they're still ahead.
Yeah. If this gets in, they have the lead. And back once again in front. Pyramids are still very much in the lead. 3-2 they have at this point. So the next one will be for Rajak to convert and ensure there's a game or miss, and Pyramid wouldn't even have to worry about the final spot kick if it ends that way. 3-2 and Raja to take kick number 5. If they miss this one, it is all over. This is another spot kick, tension filled, tension soaked. You know, you wonder, you are playing a penalty that scoring is to put us in the game.
Yes.
Not to win it.
Not to win it.
So you can score and we still lose. You lose it, we are completely out. This is pressure. The first penalty.
So even if you score, it doesn't even affect anything.
Okay.
Lovely penalty.
It keeps them in 3-3. So for Pyramids, it's a case of score and win it, lose it, and it goes to sudden death. 3-3. 5 penalties taken by Raja, 3 scored and 2 missed. For the team, they just have to ensure they convert at this point in time. All right, we'll see very much on top of it. Raja Casablanca and Pyramids of Egypt. The Egyptian can book qualification, and if they get to win this, they get to qualify for the final. They could just be getting to the point of setting what might be an all-Egyptian CAF Super Cup tie as well, and get them to the point of matching up with Al Ahly of Egypt, who are still seen as the favorites to win the CAF Champions League. And he missed it. And he missed it. So it is all squared. 3-3. Ayenshi, boy. What people they follow? Waiting, what are you doing now? What are you looking for there?
Come on, man. There's nothing as painful as missing a winning penalty in sudden death. Like, there's nothing as painful as missing this Dijon Terry kick.
So Raja Casablanca, they are still very much in it and can now take initiative, score this, and save and of course ensure that they heap the pressure now on Pyramid. Pyramid they have failed to take advantage. You know, the funny thing is, Pyramid will have themselves to blame. They are the ones presented with the opportunities. Yeah, they are the ones presented with the opportunity, and they are the ones that have failed to take advantage of the opportunities presented to them twice. Okay, so now Raja Casablanca will have their confidence boosted. Pyramids now must score to be in it. Lose and they are out.
I think Sanad Al Wafi will be heaving sigh of relief after he blasted his penalty to the skies. Fortunately for them, they are still in the game and they are currently leading, hoping that they will make it to the final via this next spot kick.
All right, still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, W.9 Brilla FM, and the final spot kick. Okay. It scores, and it's still there. 4-4. Game on. 6 penalties taken, 4 converted by both sides. 4-4. The pressure is real. Well, you know, the difference between this and the United penalty against Villarreal, that one they were scoring.
Everybody scored. Everyone was
scoring. So just got to the point that one missed and one did not score, and that was it.
Everyone was scoring. Ngoma, Fabrice, Luamba.
Yeah, everybody was scoring. But this one, you've seen Joy. Oh my God. Raja missed once again. Pyramids with a third chance to win this. You know, if Pyramids don't qualify, they will have themselves to blame. You don't get opportunities the first, the second, and the third time you don't take it. Third opportunity presented to Pyramids. Raja Casablanca have missed the third of 7 penalties. It is now left for Pyramids to take advantage.
Ngoma.
Emotions.
Former FC Faniba midfielder. Ngoma Luamba.
Okay. Yeah. The man that missed?
That missed.
Okay. Okay. Ah! You are following that guy. No. You are following that guy. What's that? That was it. Let me tell you, for lovers of rugby, I follow rugby. That was a try conversion, man.
Yes.
That was a try conversion. So you understand what it means if you are playing rugby. That try conversion is that thing that after you do a try, after the touchdown, the try, you now play it. There's one place at the top that you are aiming, so that you just go in between. That thing is so tall, it's like a nighted line.
In between the goalposts, and it has to be in between the goalposts.
Yes, that was what the guy did. He played a try conversion, ballooned it over the bar. So yeah, Raja Casablanca's blush is saved once again, and they've scored. Pyramids must respond again as well. This is indeed a dramatic penalty shootout, I must tell you. 8 penalties taken. by Raja Casablanca. Yeah, 3 penalty missed, 5 scored. Now Pyramids must score to level, with Raja Casablanca. And he missed, and Pyramids missed. Raja Casablanca through to the final of the CAF Confederations Cup. Raja Casablanca through to the final of the CAF Confederations Cup, where they will play against GS Kabylie of Algeria. He has missed it. Raja are through. It is Raja Casablanca of Morocco against GS Kabylie of Algeria. Pyramids will have themselves to blame. 3 times they were in front. 3 times they missed their spot kicks. Handed Pyramids the chance to take the lead. Pyramids just don't want this game. What else do you have to say? They missed penalty. Pyramids scored. No, they did not score. Raja missed another one. Pyramids scored. No, they did not score. Raja missed another one. Pyramids scored. No, they did not score. Ayenshi Pyramids. Ayeni. 0700000089. What will you? How will you say? What will you say about a team that 3 times had the chance to win a game and they failed to take it?
I wonder how I can't be the coach. I don't wish to be the coach of Pyramids.
You will tear into them.
I honestly speaking. Come on, guys.
3 times.
3 times. First time, second time. Come on. But I actually would prefer to start the penalties first. To play the penalties first. Let my goalkeeper be the one to let's score, so I will put the pressure on them, because this is what happens in times like this when you miss and it's all over. But then if you play first, even if you miss, then you still hope that hopefully the other team will Jones and I will get it in. And basically it reminds me of Shevchenko and Jerzy Dudek. This particular penalty, it's a pity. It's a sad one. Raja Casablanca, they won the battle of wheels, they won the battle of wits, and they've made it into the final of the CAF Confederations Cup to play GS Kabylie. I'm looking at the CAF interclub competitions. We could probably say the last 4 CAF Super Cup games have been between 2 North African teams. In fact, the last time that we had a Super Cup with a team that was not a North African team was the 2018 CAF Super Cup, when Tipu Mazembe won the CAF Confederations Cup to face Wydad Casablanca. They still lost the CAF Super Cup, but at least since 2018, so that's 19, 20, 21. The last 3 CAF Super Cups has been between 2 North African sides, and it's looking more likely that Kaizer Chiefs is the only non-North African side, with that hope of making sure that history doesn't repeat itself once again.
All right, 0700000089. Still your frequency of champion sports radio, w.nabrila FM. We go now to the phone lines. Hello, good evening to you and welcome.
Hello, Ika, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Ryan.
Welcome, Ryan.
If they tell you say village people, they don't believe that.
Village people, they follow pyramids.
I've been listening to you here, so if we need football, they play rugby.
Yes, now. They say come and play football penalty. You were playing try conversion. That's rugby now. That guy played rugby.
Oh my God! I said all those players are not supposed to sleep this night. How do you do that?
3 times.
3 times. Oh wow! Oh my God! I just got to say thank God. What I'm seeing from these videos is that I can see once you score first, you win the match. That's what these videos is even showing us right now, because Portugal had the chance to actually come back, chances upon chances to come back, but unfortunately. We're just waiting for Italy, Belgium. That will be like the final before the final. Sincerely. Very strong teams. Well done, Jerry. You did a very good job. Well done.
Thank you very much for that as well. Still your frequency of champion sports radio, w.nabrila FM. See, let me tell you, if they are following you from the village, if you are going for an interview, tell them when you get to the venue. See, I know we are coming together. Wait for me here. Let me enter the office and do my thing. When we finish, we'll go home together. Communicate with them now. Sometimes you need to communicate, or sometimes you need to order them. Guy, come. I know you're following me. This thing I want to do. If you behave and just stay here, Let me go and do my thing. When I'm done, we can go home together. Pyramids did not do that thing. That was why they lost this thing now. They are doing pyramids. They are doing them. Hello, good evening to you. Yeah, good evening.
Is this the Champions League?
CAF Confederations Cup second leg semi-final.
What's the Champions League?
Champions League was yesterday. We already have the teams emerging. Ali of Egypt to play against Kaizer Chiefs of South Africa. That's Daniel Akperi's team and Junior Ajayi's team will play in the CAF Champions League final. But for this one, CAF Confederations Cup, we have Raja Casablanca of Morocco against JS Kabylie of Algeria in the final of the CAF Confederations Cup.
Okay, good one. For the Portugal game, I see for Ronaldo. I see for the Portugal team. The game this time to give them.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Zero 070000089. Still your frequency of champions. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Feel free to join and let's talk about it right here. Belgium are through to the quarterfinals. They have a date against Italy. And don't forget the other quarterfinal will see Denmark and Czech Republic face off against each other. It means one of Denmark or Czech don't enter semi-final. That is the meaning now by extension. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you too, my brother.
Did you agree now that the village people they follow somebody? You see, the name where they give person, the name where they give person, and the thing where they follow.
If you listen to me earlier on, I agreed and I said you can order them. I said sometimes when you don't take the power to order them, they will follow you.
It's true. Although my name is Benjamin today.
You take the power and tell them, behave. Leave me.
My name, let me tell you, naturally, that's the name where they gave me. It's still following me up to today.
Okay.
Do you know the interpretation?
What's the interpretation?
God is merciful, and God has been having mercy on me. You see that pyramid? Check the meaning of a pyramid. Now, as that guy missed those two chances, they would have used a bitter cola and Nicola. Go appease the gods so they can be able to scale through. If they don't know this thing, no. They would have go and appease the gods. I beg, would they beg you? Let us win this, and after we win, we can do other sacrifice. But they fail. They fail. Well, it's a very good one. And for Ronaldo, I feel for Ronaldo, although he have tried. A tree cannot make a forest. He have tried a lot. So let's leave this for any other for them to shine for this season. Let him wait for the club's assignment. It's a very good one. Thank you for you people updating us. What is about the Nigerian league, the outcome, the result?
Yeah, well, I'll touch on that very soon. Yeah, I'll do all of that very soon.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for that. Full line still open.
Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brilla with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on
FM, and still giving you the vibes here, the songs of the moment, what indeed encapsulates the whole essence of the Euros. I gave you the song of the UEFA Euro opening ceremony, that of the song of the Belgian national team, conquerors of Portugal, conquerors of the holders of the UEFA European Championship. Don't forget they are equally the number one ranked nation in the world. FIFA's ranking in the last 3 years, the Red Devils are there. Yes, in the quarterfinal already. Italy is the team they face in the last 8. We have a fixture there already. Denmark against the Czech Republic. We have a fixture there already. And the round of 16 ties certainly will continue tomorrow, Monday, when we will certainly have other fixtures. Other teams face off against each other in the round of 16. Croatia will take on Spain in the first of the 2 games for tomorrow, while France will take on Switzerland in the second of the 2 as the bid to seek qualification to the last 8 of the UEFA European Championships as well. France were finalists last time out in 2016. Will be hoping to make it count once again. They are the world champions, but then they will be attempting to win or combine honors of a world and European title. They did that back in 2000. As world champions, they were European champions as well. They are world champions now, they want to be European champions. So it's about trying to reenact what has been done before, 20, 21 years ago respectively. Talking about the MPFL, yes, games went down across 9 different centers. I'll of course be taking you through all of them right here. It ended in the MPFL for those who missed out earlier during the coverage. And while I gave the results of course in the course of the show as well. Wiki Tourist defeated Lobby Stars 1-0. Abia Warriors lost against Dakar FC by 1-0. Abia Warriors lost at home, was their 3rd consecutive defeat on the bounce in the league in the last 3 games. And away loss last time out last week. And away loss midweek against Ayimba. And an home loss against Ayimba rather. And another home loss. So back-to-back defeats at home for Abia Warriors. And they are under pressure once again. Adamawa United beat Ghana Golden Stars 2-0. That was the only game we could not get live update on. But then final results scoreline, Adamawa United beat Ghana Golden Stars by 2-0. Why did they win that game? To what end? Of what use will this victory be for Adamawa United? Why did they win this game? It's not as if they will not go down at the end of the season. They will still go down. But then they still have to compete. That is my opinion. Why did they have to win this game? The victory, yes, but Adamawa United only get them to within 5 points of 19th place Warri Wolves. So even if they win their next game, they are still going to be bottom of the table. Win your game back-to-back next 2 games, they will just get to 28 points. They will still be down in relegation zone. Why did Adamawa United win this game? Okay, maybe this will kickstart their survivor or revival for survival at the end of the season. So Adamawa United beat Ghana Golden Stars by 2-0. For other games in the MPFL, Atlant beat MFMFC of Lagos by 2-0. It's MFM that lost 2-0 and picked up 2 red cards. This team will weaken them before their next game against Kano Pillars. They'll play in Agege against Kano Pillars now. And you know when MFM is playing Kano Pillars in Agege, Wallah is an home game. It's a neutral, you understand? Anytime MFM of Lagos are playing Kano Pillars in Agege, it's not home. Don't count it as home fixture. It's a 50-50 game. But then, yeah, the fans are not being allowed this time around. If it was when fans are being allowed, technically safe gone at times it's like a away game. You know when you are playing away in your own house, that is the way MFM game against Pillars always look like in Agege Stadium. Because Pillars fans, they will be more than
same as Sugida, there are plenty.
They will be more than fans of MFM in that game, Agege. So well, but then MFM picked up 2 red cards. So this really would somehow weaken them going to the game, a crucial game against Kano Pillars in the next fixture. Kano Pillars beat FC Fanyuba by 1-0. Ebuka David was the goal scorer. A copper. Ebuka David is a core member. And know him so well. He's a graduate. I remember talking to him when he was about writing his final exam, and when he was about going to final exam, and he talked about missing 5 games because of the exam that is really painful, and he was picking up form at that point in time. It affected him a little bit. He came back and finished, graduated. He had to go to the NYC camp once again. So the Copper don't score. The Copper gave Kano Pillars the 1-0 win against FC Fayuba. He's been a pro anyway, a professional footballer before that. An example of a player that combined education and the game. Ibuka David of Kano Pillars. He scored a goal for Kano Pillars against FC Fayuba in the 1-0 win. Katsina United ensured that Aqua United's 18 games unbeaten record, unbeaten run ended today. So the new record for the MPFL unbeaten is 18 because Aqua United have finally been beaten. Their first loss since the 14th of February 2021 when they lost against Nasarawa United in Lafia. They have lost once again this time around. It's been a long time though. Kudos to them for going 18 games stretch unbeaten. But then Aqua United will have to now simply get their broken pieces of their arts together when they play next against Nasarawa United. Kwara United beat Sunshine Stars 1-0, and they also ended a run of 9 years playing at home without winning against Sunshine Stars. They completed a double over their correct Gunners this season. Nasarawa United beat Rivers United 2-1. Latu United and Eyimba played out a goalless draw. Timothy Danladi got the late red card in that game. Warri Wolves lost at home against Enugu Rangers. And the Flan Antelopes won away from home as well. So that sums things up in the MPFL. Ended after match day 29. 9 games to the end of the season. Kwara United and Eyimba still have an outstanding game against each other. Hello. Down and sorted right here. Good evening to you.
Good evening. My name is Ibrahim.
Welcome, Ibrahim.
He can sport.
Yes.
Concerning Raja, Casablanca, and
Pyramids of Egypt.
That kind of thing, village people that they follow pyramid.
I tell you.
As far as I'm concerned, because say people know they believe say village people they follow person. Hello.
I hear you. I know.
So now what happened this night with that?
Sometimes when they are you will tell them, say, hey, village people, behave. I am going to do this thing now. Stay here. When I'm done, we'll go home together. But stay here. Don't follow me this time around. You order the village spirit now. If you don't order, they'll follow you enter.
Buy back for yourself and your team.
That game as in anyway concerning Portugal, they don't try their best. Ronaldo don't try his own best. Fit best. Okay, you understand? As far as I'm concerned, Ronaldo don't fit in himself for Portugal. They don't try. He don't try. So I think if you do pass something, if you do. So.
All right, thank you very much for that. Still talking a bit of transfers here and there. Let's let you know that Tottenham Hotspurs have opened talks to sign Bologna defender Takehiro Tomiyasu. Sports new managing director of football Fabio Paratici has approached the Serie A club about a potential deal for the Japan international. Tomiyasu is equally comfortable as both at both centre backs and right back position, both priority positions that managerless Spurs want to strengthen this summer. The 22-year-old, whose contract currently runs until 2024, has 23 caps for Japan already. Bologna are set to want at least £70 million for his services. Just giving you updates there. Ramsey is hopeful of staying with the old ladies. Ramsey still hope he has a future at Juventus. Reports in Italy on Friday claimed the ex-Arsenal midfielder was attempting to negotiate the termination of his contract, but then a source close to the player has made it clear that he's not trying to orchestrate a move out of Turin yet. Ramsey has been encouraged by the return of Max Allegri as manager of the side, the man who wanted to sign him for Juventus in the first place back in 2019, made him the club's number 8. Ramsey signed a pre-contract agreement in February that year with his Arsenal contract expiring at the summer, but then Allegri left the club before he could play a single game for the Italian club. The return of Maximiliano Allegri, seems to have turned the heads of Ramsey now, and it feels okay. There still really could be a future for him at the club. Okay. Still giving you more right here. Still your frequency of champion. Sports Radio W.9 Brilla FM. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. My name is Moyo.
Well, welcome, Moyo. Good evening to you.
Today's match. I don't really happy because Portugal are out. They're my favorite.
They're your favorites?
Yes.
They have been knocked out?
Yes, my favorite now. Yes. I'm not so happy tonight. But how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for that. 07000000889. Okay. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening, Yangaso.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, after match ending, I really happy ending match. The match ending.
I understand you are reacting from your loss.
Loss there, just to the game. Belgium.
So you were only deceiving them on air.
Yeah. Belgium straight to winning. I go Portugal.
Because I remember you told me on air that Portugal were going to win, and you were so sure of that.
Me, Elohim tell you say Portugal will win. Me, Ronaldo will win. Me, Messi, me. You win that sport. You get it wrong, bro. For possible mean that I'm even saying they win the penalty. Lọ́mọ jàrí náà kànga tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tí mo rán wojú èyí màá tún wá lọ gbé Ronaldo màá lọ gbé Fernando tí mo sọ ní penalty ò ní. Let's enjoy the Euros and let France win so that I can collect my 250. Yálà yá. Bye.
Thank you very much for that. 07000000889.
Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brilla with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brilla football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brilla FM, Brilla.net, BrillaSports.tv.